fire
That's
damage.
right.
Fire damage doesn't destroy walls. It makes sense. I have to admit.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. We have
However,
to
gunpowder does.
bunch of
No, Liv,
damage.
you didn't forgot about gunpowder. You don't have gunpowder. You have a barrel with black powder of some sort.
I
None of
right.
us actually experimented on it. You know, we can't actually use it to plan anything until our artificer uses it. I don't think like it's not a mage kind of thing, right?
None
It's
of
a
you.
wizard kind of.
Well, you are smart, so
I'm
you
asking
could
this to
detect the
check, not
test.
to correct anyone, just to check if it's right.
I mean, it's not magical. It's made out of minerals.
Yeah, it's artificers thing.
Well, they technically are the material smiths of everything, but at the same time they are also mainly spellcasters. They also focus on magic, healing. They are
Yeah.
if a wizard and a cleric and a child who also wants to blow shit up with tools.
Yeah.
Basically, a forge, cleric, and just any random wizard and a child. That's an artificer in a nutshell. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I will get in character now, so you can start.
yeah, a quick question. How do
Is it
we?
recommended that I look at the map, or
Well, currently, nah. Currently, the map is not really important. But how?
if I need it, I can pick it up, but I'll need some
Yeah,
time.
I can also share on D&D on Discord, not D&D. There, I can talk.
Yeah, on
The
Discord would be
screen, like,
perfect. I can just like look at the photo and like it. It doesn't have to like blow my internet
there you
connection.
go.
You know.
Now, how do I share the Twitch? Or that I'm basically live right now? Because I don't have because I still have no idea how to do that. You most often just send me the link once, and yeah, I have no idea how to share it. I mean, a bit of promotion can't hurt, can it? How the hell would I do it? Ah, fuck it. I'm doing it old-fashioned way. Would that even work? Anyways, yes, where did we stop? Ah, yes, you made bombs.
Top Flop is finally awake. Okay, we're working. This is good.
So, last session we ended it with Dragon.
Bombs.
Yeah, we ended this last time with Dragon and Crusader making nuclear bombs that do not destroy anything but burn everything alive that does not have fire immunity. So yeah. What would you like to do? It's a shame Crusader isn't here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Crusader here with us?
No, he's not. He's not here.
No, he's not.
He's offline.
He was hoping he would be.
Oh, it is how it is. A shame.
We need to change his batteries again.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe he will join later on. We will see.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm on the floor then.
Nah, he's still there. He's just not gonna be as active, basically. I'm not just gonna let him rush on into combat. He'll just follow you around for now.
I was asking
Seeing
if
this map, we just
it's
killed
my
a bunch
turn
of people
to
that were
talk.
living in another
Oh yeah,
place.
sure, go for it.
Yes. Yeah, so I have to say. So how long have we been, or did we make all the bombs that we wanted?
You make one
And
bomb
then we
bigger in the
quota.
set time. Yes, you filled more than a quarter.
So the week Alchemist Fire, we basically made all the quotas.
Let me check. I have written that down in my own notes. Yeah, I have written it down. So basically, what I have written down, what you gave them. No, I don't have written. I don't. Wait. How much? Fuck. How much did you give them again?
Mostrando cara comprando. Não, tô na. Acabou na verdade, tô no stream. Ih, cara, e tá aberto, né? Sorry guys, my wife just got here.
Oh. Hi to your wife.
They say hi. I'm gonna. Ouch! Não tá aqui não. Deixa eu fechar o microfone aqui.
So after we made the quota of making the Alchemist Fire, I will approach the one in charge and tell them so. We are.
Well, I
made
think
the
we.
quota, and where would you like to place them?
I think we already did that. That you gave it.
We did?
I'm pretty sure. Yes, you gave that box to. Fuck, I forgot her name. Wait, give me a moment. Let me just open that up. It's gonna take a second. I think, yeah, you gave it to Zafara with a bit of a slight mention that there's something below with like 32-week Alchemist Fire inside at the top for them, and the rest is below. But not saying it directly.
So, is there any other job that
Yeah.
quotas to do?
Well, the day was over after the wait. The day was. You basically made enough shit for the day, and I think we were. Wait, let me just get. Oh, God damn, I have too many tabs open. Which one was it? Which one was it? Found it. I think you were in the library. Let me check that real quick. I mean, there are two places that this stream most commonly is. Either A, I have you over in the library, or B, I have you over in the smithy, because this is the two places where you guys are. Half in the library, half in the smithy. Fuck, this is why... Fuck.
I'm in the library.
Yeah, no, fuck it. I think we were done with the RP that you guys did with you building that fucking atomic bomb that can kill a shit, that can basically exterminate the entire house, and off camera we discussed how much XP it would give you in total, and partially each. So I think we were over in the library. Let's go there for now, and I guess we'll see from there.
Well, we don't know what's going on in the other
Hello,
room right
library
now.
means me, right?
Yeah, you are you.
Library.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And yeah, I'm still just anything that I find that might be useful, helpful.
Yeah, okay. I mean, do you want
what I'm
just
going for.
then why don't you roll an investigation check to see if you find anything? Because Kito left together with the Hobgoblin, who were the other two people who were mainly only inside the library. Not bad. Well,
Wow.
Yeah, 24.
are you looking for anything in specific?
Well, I'm obviously looking in the books so anything about what we might be facing, the local area, like what sort of ways. I don't know, because I already know like the hierarchy because I'm,
Yeah.
a drow from there.
At the
So
tops
if there's
are
only things
the
that I
houses,
wouldn't
basically.
already know that are kind of outside, like where would we want to go soon as we burn this place down to be
Yeah,
able to
well,
find an effective and safe harbor?
yeah.
If I could find that in a book, would be awesome.
Well, the basic hierarchy, just so everybody knows, because we have not discussed this before, which is why this is even more fun, because we don't discuss shit before these episodes, we only just discuss some random stuff after them. So I'm just constantly making shit up on the spot, which I love. This gives some thrill.
Yes.
Anyways,
We do have a slight basis, though.
yeah, we have a set day. Yeah, it will always just say the same. But yeah, the hierarchy is the houses basically govern this city that you are currently, and it is holding a bit of a port access. And by pure chance, you stumble upon a book that has been put onto your table to sort of translate and other stuff. You see, it's basically just documenting trade. The trade with the drought, the person that documented this book is has named the ship of mystery, because every time it comes into the small ports that this city has, it always looks different, but the crew is always the same. The flag is a different one, the sails, but the crew always stays the same, motionless, puts it away, goes back on board, and the captain deals with all the business. And if somebody would disagree with him, they were never heard of again. But they did make some very good deals, which is why trade continued with them, and they weren't just shot down and they tried to exterminate and to take as slaves. And it comes in regularly every month.
Okay, and so I would know then when it's coming in, probably by what I'm reading.
The last stage.
If I didn't already know it at this point.
Well, well,
at a certain time.
it comes monthly, but it is mostly just kept away from the public so that the big houses themselves only could profit from the mystery ship.
That makes sense. Okay.
And it is set to come in 24 days again. Basically 3 weeks and a bit.
I'm actually taking notes. Are you proud of me?
Yes. Very good. Good. Now, yeah. What do you want? What? Here, fuck. Geisho, what? Would you like to do anything?
Well, I want to know, out of character, how much time has passed since the last event. Did we had
Any specify event for me, please. Specify it, because it could be the time you had that. It could be the time the hobgoblin tried to figure out something about an elf.
How is my relation with the hobgoblin? Has it evolved or something?
I mean, he did try to intimidate you for information about a certain elf. both of you, you and Manana. He tried to get information out of both of you. So I would say it's become much more hostile than it was at the beginning.
Okay, so I think my long term plan is to bring him to the elf that he wants to meet, but try to do it in a way that he's in a disadvantage. Like maybe I would try to sneak my way into the tree and talk to the elf about the hobgoblin if I had the time for that and the like free time, because I have to work. I'm a slave.
Yeah. I mean, here, the little thing is that the hobgoblin basically also tried to get out of it. Is why you entered that tree some time ago. He knows that you were in the tree and vanished, and he knows it about all of you as a group, basically. So, be careful when you go in the trees. All I'm saying is, who knows, he might follow you, he might not, and there might be attempts on your lives. Anyways,
Okay.
well, there is free time. You would basically just skip lunch.
Self our asses, basically, is what you're saying.
I am a fucking rogue now, so I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
I very much do, but remember the shit he has done to me. Like the tentacle appeared out of fucking nowhere and choked her above the ground, trying to slowly suffocate her to death. So be goddamn careful.
Yes, I'll be careful. I'm a rogue. If I wasn't a rogue, I would probably not be careful. But since I am a rogue,
Yes. I'm just telling you,
be careful.
that thing is to hit and not to save.
I'm not a rogue. I'm a warlock.
Property of Lady Arya. So if he damages me, this guy is also a slave. I'm counting on my own skills, but if everything goes wrong, I'm hoping it's not like a matter of life and death. I really is. I'm thinking like this, That's open. Should I roll it? I don't know my skills also. Let me see. Skills.
I mean, the best way to figure out. I mean, if you want to go there right this moment, I would want 2 separate stealth checks from you. One to get out of the building, and the second one to get to the tree.
I'm not going at any moment that will give me any disadvantage if I need to roll an insight or something like that to know what is the best moment to go, because I'm not running any risks. I am
Yeah.
fearless, but I'm not stupid.
Well, in the normal day, there are 4 separate moments that can be useful, and right now you have a 5th one as a little bonus, because currently you have a chance because no one is in the library that could follow you. Otherwise, during the lunch breaks that you have to basically gain the most out of you guys, and so that you just don't rot away and they need to spend unnecessarily much money. You have 4 breaks, so you can do it during 4 breaks. No, wait, 3 breaks. Sorry, I'm doing math wrong. I'm stupid. Anyways, you have 3 breaks, 2 of which are very short. You get bread and water. The middle one is longer, the lunch break basically. There you get something warmer. Yeah, you get something warm to eat. This is basically the best time to sneak away. However,
If
in the cafeteria there are also a lot of people. While this gives you an advantage to get out without the guards noticing you, that also means that other people notice you, because the orc that when you basically stole some shit from the left and the right hand man of the red dragonborn noticed that you guys fucking stole it. So be careful when you try to sneak away. This is all I'm telling you, and of what has happened.
I think
Caused a distraction if possible. To,
That is
you
good.
know,
I'm going to definitely let Faye know that I plan to do that, so she can help.
yeah, yeah. I will definitely cause some sort of a distraction in the cafeteria when he wants to do that. You know,
Okay.
stand up, throw my soup on the ground, whatever, make a big splatter, whatever I have to do to get everyone's attention on me as I do some stupid tripping or stumbling, and yeah, because I'm clumsy enough. It's not beyond my capabilities to be clumsy and make a scene.
You
I'm
also,
actually not that good at stealth, but I'm gonna try.
and I mean,
Can I
With
roll for
advantage,
help?
yes.
just one thing. Jasmine, you also have spells. You just don't need to be clumsy. You just need to basically maybe cast a spell or two that do not require a physical thing to appear. This is also perfectly fine, but for that I would want a performance check from you. Anyways, good. Well, the day is ending, so...
Okay, I see how you are. You want me to Eldritch Blast?
No! Jesus Christ, no, that is way too obvious. I'm talking totally that. The person hears a goddamn bell and is most likely, yeah, most likely a commoner or every other sheet.
That's okay. I got a dirty 20 on my performance. I got a dirty
Do not roll no. You are in the library alone and you only have dinner. I said there are 3 different breaks. The best one is lunch to escape. You aren't at lunch, you are close to dinner.
I will do that then, and I rolled a dirty 20 for it, so...
I did not even tell you to roll now. God damn
Honestly,
it.
the details of the plan really doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Only like
it's just a matter
she's
that
hacking and I'm sneaking.
you get advantage when you stealth away, when we're on our lunch break, period.
Yeah,
Let's move
whenever.
on with our game.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep. Yep.
And that is
I am charismatic. Give
fucking
me a break. If I'm good at
9
anything,
plus
that's
3.
it.
It's a 12, and now advantage gives me even worse. So 12. Did it pass?
Selfish shit.
You guys, okay, fuck it, it's the next day, it's lunch break. What did you get? What was the final? You had advantage because...
He got 12.
What's funny? Laugh out loud.
Sorry, but yeah, you're so stealthy. I gave you advantage. Like,
No one notices you. Roll me another stealth check if you want to get to the tree.
Precious. That is precious.
Quick question, what's the passive perception?
My passive perception
Yes,
is...
your passive perception.
I just closed the sheet. I have to open it up again. Switch for saves.
mine's 14.
Yeah, nah, nah.
Yeah, I'm just making a scene.
Jesus fucking... Nah, it does not matter what the passive perception is because of what... Jesus fucking Christ! Anyways, you want to go to the tree, correct?
Not rolling well today, is that what I'm hearing?
Good, then give me another stealth check, please, because there are the people inside and then there are the people outside.
Yeah, I can't help with that.
I imagine now it's I'm on my own.
Yes, you are on your own.
Yeah.
And now
I
it's
made this scene.
why? It's a 4. A natural.
Oh, shit.
Danan, you're terrible, Danan. Why don't
You
I
could fail
come
that.
along?
Fuck.
You know-
have
It's not
an
my
ability
fault,
that
guys.
allows you to re-roll one.
Strangely enough,
You're not a half.
even though listen, strangely enough, even though you trip over every single rock, step on twigs, and make a hell of a lot noise, so none of the guards come after you.
Knocking trays over outside the room.
wouldn't even be that bad, but you know, I think I am being stealthy.
You think you are being stealthy,
Me.
but strange enough, nobody notices you.
Yes, I am so good at being a rogue. Thinks
Good.
to himself.
Now, let's change the scenery to the tree house, basically. You enter back in, and wait, fuck, I forgot his name. Should I'm bad with
I want to
naming
make
my
a
own.
question now that might be a little bit sidetrack.
Sure, what's the question?
Can I or should we go on? How is it a tree growing underground?
It's
kind of important.
Well,
this
yeah,
is the Underdark.
it's an interesting.
Here,
feature,
for
but yeah, you know
here,
how that is.
the
There's a
plants,
forest down here.
plants evolve.
There's also
Here,
the-
plants can evolve everywhere. They grow as moss, grass, and other things. This is basically there are trees in the Underdark that grow specifically only in the Underdark because of the darkness, the cool temperature, and the special thing, and something that is in the dirt below this tree, basically.
We
And
know
so
nothing of
it's-
photosynthesis in this world. It does not
No,
exist.
no.
Thank you.
It's okay. Like for example, one of the questions I was going to make, those are plants that are common to the underground. So
Yes.
the different kind of everything. You know, it's not special in any way. This tree, it's just a really big cave and has a tree in the middle, and that is nothing abnormal. That is kind of what I was asking.
Well, there's more trees. This tree is simply just a bit more special.
Yeah, good to know. It's good. I feel it's
It's
like
not
a
like
little bit
an
of
only tree all by itself sitting in the middle of the front yard or something. Yeah, no.
Thank you very much. Continue now.
Okay, good. You enter the tree, and inside you
That
see
would be
uh,
too obvious.
the elf. Inside you see Tasnel standing there, just walking in circles, planning.
I see. Who?
Tasnel, the elf, yes, the elf himself. The others do need to pretend that they are still slaves.
Okay, I'm really bad with names and remembering.
Tasnel is basically the leader, the elf. The others are basically,
If I can read it, I forget it.
yeah.
I
I mean,
I'm gonna speak about everything to him at once. I don't want to bother, and I have to go. I can't wait. So I'm just gonna say, hey, I need to tell the elf guy that a hobgoblin is looking for him, and I can't stay long because I will be soon being missed up there. Can you pass the message?
you are an idiot. And he thought you were smart with being able to cast magic. I am the only elf guy here. I am not a drow. I am an elf. You are the only other elf inside this entire house.
Okay.
That is not a drow.
Understood that then. So I have to talk to you. The hobgoblin is looking for you.
Did anybody follow you?
Definitely not. I was very careful.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. I'm crying inside.
I heard you coming miles away. It's a surprise that nobody caught you, yes.
Well, I swear to you, I tried. I didn't brought him here. Like, really. I tried really hard. I'm trying to help.
Yes, I know, I understand. You are just trying to do your best. Now, be careful.
Oh no.
No, stay here for a moment. Be very careful. And another thing. Do not look at the floor when you are sneaking. This avoids you stepping on twigs.
is such a good idea. Do I get like 10 XP for this tip?
Nah, nah,
A little closer to level 2 of road. Yet another
no,
position.
no. This would be unfair. It would simply be unfair to
I'm done. That was my action. Unless you want more flavor and some more interaction, I
Yeah.
won't do anything else. Just like try to go back as smoothly as possible. And like out of character, I know I'm fucked. So if you want, just like skip and like not skip, like go to another scene and then resolve this later if it's going to be trouble.
Well, as you turn around to try and simply walk back out, you see the hobgoblin standing behind you in this small short way that is not seeable from where the elf was standing, and you had your back turned to him. And he's just standing there with a big ass grin on his face. And funny thing, the reason why I asked you passive perception because I was about to roll stealth, and I got a nat 20. And I don't know why it rolled 3 times, and he has disadvantage, but he actually doesn't have disadvantage. But I got 2 nat 20s.
Whoa. Now you're just being cruel to me.
I didn't even want to get, I was just curious how well he would sneak after you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yes, I'm kind of there.
the elf is, the hobgoblin is standing behind you with a smug and big ass grin on his face.
What are you doing here? How did you saw me?
You are the worst thief that I have ever seen.
What do you mean, thief? I'm no thief, I'm a wizard.
Yes, you are a wizard, a thief, whatever you want to be. The world is free and full of magic. Anyways, you suck at stealthing.
I guess.
Now,
Yes, you caught me.
yes, I
What are you
did.
going to do now?
I'm gonna kill you. And in that note, please roll the initiative. And Cardinal the elf is going to help you. Let me just get a map out for that. Just a blank white map because I do like the things, because I do prefer doing things on the spot. Because this is why. What was his name? God damn it. Let's go. And let me just give me a moment.
Sure.
I'm just gonna paint the map. Keeping it nice and simple.
Should I roll initiative?
Yes, please.
Oh my god. Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
At this point, I should have gone with you rather than distracting them.
Guys, it's okay. The elf is there.
You rolled my
I think
crap and still got away. I could have got away.
Fair.
We just. Oh, if you got a net 1, you wouldn't get away. Just as much as me.
Well,
Net 1, you're like,
probably true.
like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Give me a moment, I need
I
to.
rolled the same as you. Oh god.
No, in the long run, I think we're just like
No,
forwarding this inevitable encounter.
Yep.
yeah. And I just basically give me a moment because this is surprises myself right now. I just surprised myself. I somehow did not have a token for Tasnel.
So initiative is let's use actions.
It just you just roll basically your your dex modifier.
Oh, okay.
To make it
So I'm
simple.
gonna roll physical dice. More fun.
Good, now then let me get that.
What the fuck?
What did you get?
Another natural one or what?
With a 4 plus 3.
Anyways, the
7.
the black box indicates the what did you get? Again?
7 total.
Thank you. The black boxes indicate the space that you can use to move around. Yes, basically. That's what it is. Why is it rolling 3 goddamn times? Well, it just shows it 3 goddamn times. I got 14. Well, you are gonna go last. And that guy's gonna go first. Now, yeah, he's drawing 2 short swords. And he's wait, let me just look at something. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty much one-sided as of right now. Well, first, let me ask you this. He's gonna attack you 3 times. Here, wait, let me get the paintbrush. Make it.
He's going to approach me? How does he dare?
Well, first off, a tentacle appears behind you and tries to grab you from behind, but it misses because I got a 10.
Really?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I know why I can't move him. That's on the wrong map. Well, and now he's just gonna approach you, seeing that his tentacle failed. And here, prepare to be attacked 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
What's your armor class?
It's 13, right? It's plus dexterity. I don't have armor.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna hit you both times. And the yes, by the way, you got a long rest, so you have full HP.
Yeah. I did made a long rest. It didn't work for some reason.
Well, it is now. Well, anyways, you took 9 damage from his 2 attacks.
Selections, my character. I'm reloading the page, so it won't like undo the changes.
No worries.
But it's 9.
I marked it already.
Tell me total.
I already did. I already marked it in. Anyways, now it's the elf's turn. That's not you, and he's gonna.
Fuck it. It's a long rest. Why don't you make me?
You just took 9 damage. You have 13 hit points left.
Oh yeah, you I was about to edit, but you edit first. Okay, that's perfect.
And he's gonna cast a spell that requires, and he's gonna cast Hold Person to force a Wisdom save upon the Hobgoblin, who, wow, I'm rolling really well, who passes the save, and bonus actions. Let me just check up on the feature of bonus social points. You know, and yeah, that's his turn. There's one thing. Yeah. Conan, your turn. Do you want to disengage and move away from the hobgoblin who just almost half your hit points. Or what would you like to do?
Yes, I was trying to see if I could like disable him, but I don't have hideous laughter prepared.
And
Just disengage and go to the opposite side of the room inside.
so
And
basically
I still have an
you would
attack
be
that I
planning
want to
to
use.
you are
I'm not gonna hold back.
you are gonna disengage or just walk or just straight up walk away risking an attack of opportunity.
I am a rogue. I can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah. Now let me
Only a
move
level
you.
2.
No way, really? Thank you. I was.
Oh yeah, right. I would not have noticed that. Okay, let me check that.
Cunning action is 2nd level.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You would need
for
to
sure
use
that. I
your.
was actually looking for it, and I wasn't finding it, and now it makes sense why I'm not finding it.
So are you gonna
Disengage and move?
to the back of the corner? Moved you to the back.
Yeah.
Do you have
No
any
attack.
spells as a bonus action or anything?
So disengage was an action.
Yes.
I have a bonus action, but I don't have any useful spells that I can use as a bonus action. All my spells are action. What can I do as a bonus action? Do you know?
I mean, on attacks you could.
Tell you and
Well, you could attack with if you had 2 weapons, you could attack with the second weapon without adding a modifier to the damage. But since
the attack action
yeah.
first, right?
Yeah, you have to take attack action, and it has to
Well-
be melee, right?
Yeah, melee.
I can't like. So no.
No.
I only have a crossbow.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I'll
Yeah,
take my turn.
then it's the Hobgoblin's turn again, and he's gonna move in on Donan. Wait, let me just check something.
Oh, he's he's in for a treat. This hobgoblin. Because
No,
I
he's
am a
going
damage
into
dealer.
total. Wait, let me just check one thing. Yes.
He's totally underestimating my damage output. I don't know. Maybe the GM knows better than me.
Yeah, the GM knows. Don't say that. All of a sudden, he polymorphs into a Taras, you know?
Nah, for that he would need to be at least level 20. For that he would need to be like a level 10 wizard. Warlocks do not get level 5, or do they?
I would definitely not survive combat against this guy. But just the fact that we have like an NPC to soak some damage, I think we can take him out. I believe so. I believe.
Well,
I have it in me. I have it.
well, first, I mean, you see, the little downside to this is that he can attack 4 times. No, wait, he can only attack 3 times. Sorry, my bad. Once with a tentacle, who is going to, and he's going to tentacle, and he is also a wizard.
As it is to you to not be discovered by this person, which now you've been discovered, this person has to freaking die.
And he's gonna deal 6 damage to Tasnel with just his tentacle.
Can you say again his name? I'm always like it slips by me.
Tasnel.
Tazenel. Thank you.
Not a problem. And time to go to his attack. So is he gonna? Now, I would like you to give me a strength save.
Me?
Yes.
Why me?
Because of lightning lure.
Oh, it's lightning.
Lightning lure, yes. You can use absorb elements to reduce it by a d6.
As a reaction.
Yes. It will only reduce the damage by a d8 though.
And he will
Every
take the
D6.
damage back.
Wait, he will take the damage back that is... Wait.
As soon as you hit him.
You have
As soon as I
resistance...
hit him. Just perfect. I'll cast it in. Okay, just.
But I think you have to melee hit him to do
Wait,
that.
the spell can... Wait.
Good plan.
Okay, we'll see that about that later. Let me make my strength
yep.
save.
Yeah, you would have to punch him in the face, but he is making that incredibly easy for you by pulling you towards him. Now give me that strength save.
Intelligence, because I was like being optimistic. I
I-
hope I didn't waste that 12.
I need the.
So 12 is a fail. 7 fucking 3! Not today.
Sadly, yeah, not today. Well, you take no damage then, and just successfully avoid, just dodge aside from the lightning lure that he slashed out to try and pull you towards him. And that makes Tarzanel's turn. I can speak. Who? So many spells to choose from. Oh, damn it! I should play spellcasters more often. That's too loud. That's perfect. And well, you see. Wait, that is. Yeah. Oh wait, fuck. Wait, let me just. He's just gonna move over here to avoid you from being inside the spell effect that he's about to cast, which needs strength save from the hobgoblin, who fails, and thus takes the full blast of Arms of Hadar, which deals a total of 18 necrotic damage, as you basically see dark tentacles wrap around, coming out of Taznel's body, slashing everything within a 10 feet radius around him for 18 damage, like I said.
Okay, I'm well placed.
That now he just gets hit multiple times by that spell, but he just shrugs it off like it was nothing. Now your turn.
Okay, I'm not going to get near this clusterfuck of spellcasting, so I'll unfortunately waste my 1d6 damage, right? I don't think there's any other way to save it, right?
Yeah. You wasted. What spell would you like to cast? Or do you prefer shooting with the crossbow?
I'll cast catapult once, like catapult, and I still have one left, and then.
Yeah, that means it's a strength saving throw, right?
Catapult? No, it's another. No, let me read. It's not strength.
It's dex.
Dexterity.
Well, that's something he's not perfect then. How is the 21 sound? Well, he's gonna take half. Yeah, but he's gonna take half damage, I think. Wait, let me read for
Yeah,
catapult.
but it's really low damage, so fuck it.
Yeah, and he's gonna take half damage because it's a first level spell and only cantrips are like that, I think.
It's a spell. The first level transmutation.
Yeah,
So how much damage?
right?
Yeah, catapult. Deals 3d8.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything on half.
So if he saves, it deals no damage. Or what?
I think it takes no damage.
Well, then he just. What?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If he takes no damage and it's his turn again. Well, first off, the tentacle tries to grab Taznel again, and it's gonna hit him and deal 6 damage again. And then he's gonna look on over to you. And I would like a wisdom save from you. as he holds out his hand and closes it to cast Hold Person.
Oh, not so bad.
Now what's your wisdom save?
Hold me, darling. I got a 5.
Yeah, nah.
Hold me tight.
You just feel immobile to move. Wait, let me check. Can you talk while being held and hold person? Wait, paralyzed. Wait, let me just.
Yes.
He can talk or he can't talk? Let me check. Let me check well. Fuck. Okay, am I still shit? Fuck it. Well, you can't cast spells now. Tesno. I really need to get smoother with talking his names. Well, anyways, he's just gonna cast Arms of Fader again and force a strength save upon him, which he promptly fails against, somehow dealing a grand total of 16 damage. And yeah, he's still standing there very fine.
Constitution, I believe.
Nah, it's strength.
Sorry.
Strength save.
No, for concentration.
Ah, yeah, right, that he also needs to do. And wait, half of 16 would be 8.
Stuck in system.
Well, he got an 18, so he's gonna save.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Now, it's your turn again. You can't
And I
do
can do nothing.
shit, but as it's the end of your turn, you can give me another wisdom save to try and break free from his whole person.
come on,
Yeah, I don't have anything to do, right?
do it. Yep, you can until you break.
Wisdom save.
Come on, you can make it. You can make it.
I have to change to wisdom. And I'm doing it. Wisdom save is 5 again.
Yeah, now you're still hold tightly. And it's always feeling kind of comfortable now. And it's always kind of feeling comfortable now for you.
Nice and cozy. I feel protected.
Yes. Well, it's the Hobgoblin's turn again. He's gonna try and hit Tasnel, but misses with the tentacle. So, Now, I would like you to give me a strength save with disadvantage because you are paralyzed and can't really put up much. You can't really resist it
Probably a
much.
7, but it can be worse. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 7.
Well, congratulations on taking 9 damage and failing that lightning news save. You are now pulled very much closer.
Are you editing? Are you editing the sheet?
Aye.
Because you want me to pull it down.
Sure.
I'm doing it.
Well, you have 4 hit points. 9. You have 4 hit points left.
Perfect. Perfect.
Now,
That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
yes, I know. Here, slight problem. Tasmanil can't cast his most powerful spell anymore, really, because now you are next to him. And there's no position that he can go into to not hit you. That would send you unconscious. So instead he's gonna force...
Move around the guy to flank flank because he would never leave his.
He's a spellcaster. He's gonna blast spells. And Arms of Haida is a 10 feet radius.
I'll stop metagaming.
Anyways, he's gonna instead force a wisdom save on him as he, how do I describe it? Whistle a very loud tone. Whoa, he failed.
Oh.
And
Do you
he's
remember
in.
Agent Coulson from the. Do you remember Agent Coulson?
Well, he's gonna take 15 damage from from Dissonant Whispers, and
Nice.
now he's starting to look bloodied after having taken 49 points of damage.
Yikes. That's cool. Considering that would have killed me twice over. If that was all in one hit, of course. Yeah.
And now please give me a wisdom save, Donan.
Blocking my view. Oh, there it is. 16.
You are free! But you can't do shit because it's the end of your turn,
The end of
basically.
my turn.
Yes.
Cool.
But you are now successfully free from his whole person. And it's his turn again. Now, what I would like you to do is give me a strength saving throw.
Coming up. I missed it. 6.
Yeah. Tasma also got 6. Well, I'm deeply sorry, but you just took 8 damage,
You're not sorry. You're never sorry.
which knocks you unconscious,
Oh, shit.
and sends Tasma onto bloodied, and that's the last thing you see before blacking out. Now, let's cut on back over to the cafeteria with the rest of the crew.
Poof. Do you remember Agent Coulson from the Marvel movies? When he died, like the gang really got together.
Yeah, I'm
Remember-
thinking you've been gone a little while, and I probably would have followed you after I made the big scene in the cafeteria.
And give me 2 separate stealth checks.
Oh, goody. My favorite for being a warlock. Let's see. Come on. Work with me. Nope. 6. I think. Hello? Are you going to tell me what I rolled or not? Beyond as being a dick.
You got a 6.
Yes,
You got
I
4 plus
I can
2.
do math. Yeah, I'm not good at stealth at all.
As you try to sneak out of the cafeteria.
I crit.
Well-
I crit. My second stealth. I crit.
Well, then let's then give me another stealth check because
Leaving the cafeteria, but
Jasmine?
after that, I fucking disappeared.
give me another stealth check because with your first attempt you are instantly blocked from going outside with a guard telling you do not leave this room. You are yes, with the nat 20 you get past them, and I needed another one for outside now.
Okay, outside is 15. I think gold is
I
probably
guess I will follow
sneaking.
her.
Give me 2 then give me also 2 stealth checks.
Because you're sneaking out of the other
Alright.
place. What's it called?
The cafeteria?
I either rolled a 5 or a 15. I'm waiting for D&D Beyond to decide.
because I would peek my head into the room that you're in just so I could see you and then message you.
I mean, you both are in the same room. You are still on the lunch break.
Oh, because we're all in lunch. Yep. I would have messaged him anyway then to let him know, hey, we're heading.
Well, you got a 12 and a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all about everything. So you're always a big deal because you're a dragon, right?
Give me 2 new stealth checks. Give me 2 new stealth checks as you are.
Get out of my way.
You are not a dragon. You are a kobold, and I will treat you as such.
Doesn't know that.
Well, I still need those new stealth checks unless you want to persuade him or intimidate him to make him let you pass.
So yeah, you go ahead and roll intimidation, to let me out.
Sure, roll intimidation.
As soon as the game decides that like it wants to actually work.
And that always helps if
That's right.
Beyond or Roll20, whichever you're on, decides it wants to let you roll. That's the thing. Mine's letting me roll, but it won't
For
show
some
me
reason,
my
it brought me
rolls.
back to the character select page.
Oh god, I love that. I was having so many issues last night, and I was like live streaming also. And it's like, oh my god, quit going back to not in Beyond anymore.
Tell me, how do you intimidate him?
I know.
You're gonna let out the ferocious soul.
Ah! I'm a very important dragon. You're gonna let me go. Stand aside.
Yep.
As you speak those words, an aura that you do not notice surrounds you, and the guard feels fear, and you hear a bit of water drop as he slowly backs away and then runs away with small drops of water following him. You got more than double of his save. You got more than double of his save, so yes, you most definitely intimidated him.
So I will follow Jen, her character.
Mindy,
Your name already. Mindy.
Happens to me as well.
Yep, he calls me Jasmine all the time.
Now give me another stealth check for outside.
1 second. My shiny scales make it hard for me to hide. Apparently.
You're such a big dragon.
Moonlight shines upon you, making it basically a small disco, 10 feet, almost 10 feet around you. But you still manage to get through without anybody stopping you.
I kind of give a little dance as I'm going around. It's like, I'm a big dragon. Look at me. Look how I sparkle.
Good. No.
Oh.
What is it?
I start singing that shiny song from Moana.
Yes. Wait. Wait. Give me a moment. Not sure if this just showed up in Steam. Anyway, give me a moment. Here. Let's slash play shiny.
Now
Yes.
you have to move us.
the crab.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You mean the song?
Yeah, music.
And the stream's been copyrighted, taken down.
Not like we're making money off of this.
Nah, never. There might be some copyright, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see in the future.
We've already said who it's for and who it's from and all of the, yeah, so that's safe and fair use, I think.
Yeah.
If they want to sue us, they ain't getting shit, 'cause I ain't got nothing.
And I mean, we're not even making profit from this. We're just doing this for fun and for the heck of it.
We don't know where that music came from. All of a sudden, it just included our stream.
Yeah. No idea where it came from. Now, let's go on over to the treehouse. You enter the treehouse, and as you entered on the, you entered the house again, and the tree basically, and inside there is Tasnel standing over, over, just over the unconscious Donan, covered in blood gore, with his clothes torn apart, his pants are shredded, and his t-shirt and jacket that he normally wears are just gone.
Sorry, can't heal people. I can do
Yes.
a medicine check on him, but I know we're about to be in combat, so the best I can do is just start to fighting the dude standing over him.
Wait, let me just do this real quick.
If it comes down to your last roll before, or I'll make sure I medicine check you at least on my action if I have to, if he's not dead by then. Because, yeah, I have no healing. Sorry. I always try to play some sort of healer, but not this time.
Yeah, same here. Sorry. Oh, good luck.
No, let's just turn Shiny back off, because it is quite here.
Warlock ever,
It-
so I'm going full warlock.
Just so I turn Shiny back off, it is quite a loud song. So I'm putting on campfire music back. Well, basically, no. Which is one of the reasons why I just changed it back. Is you didn't understand me, I don't know why, but as you entered inside, you just saw. Fuck it. I can't speak. You see the elf. Tasnel standing over Donut's unconscious body with nothing covering his upper body half. His pants shredded, and he is just standing there covered in blood. And the entire room is full of blood, and then there's Donan unconscious on the floor. What do you do?
We don't see anybody else.
No.
We don't see the hobgoblin.
You just see everything is covered in blood.
Interesting.
What did you do to my property?
He just
Friend, but you
turns
know.
to you. Hey, no, both of you please give me a constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. I'm actually good at.
I'm not terrible at it, so that's a good thing.
15.
18.
Well, Gold, you just feel something big inside of him, in those eyes that just turned their full attention to you. You feel fear coming from you. You fear Tanzo. Tanzo. Tasnel. Fuck.
He
And
got fear on him.
Yeah, he's got fear on him. Jasmine, you did save, and it's not magic. It's just something primal within him that Gold notices. You do not notice shit. He's just standing there, having turned his gaze to you, but his eyes are
Too concerned for our friend that
Yeah.
is laying unconscious.
But both of you do notice that his eyes are unnaturally black.
Ooh. Interesting.
And he is standing over the
I'm not
unconscious
very
body
good
of the
at
cat.
medicine. I want to go to him and do a medicine check. That's the best I can do if he's down. That's the only thing I have capable. Alrighty, so I think I'll just...
Give me a deck save.
Oh, you want me to do a dex save? I
Yes.
did a medicine check, so that was 21, but dex
Yes.
save... Oh, not so good.
What did you
Take
get?
That sucks. That's like a 7, I think. For some reason it doesn't want to show me my rolls. I have to go in and look at them. So yeah, 7 for my dex save. So I may not get to do my medicine check on him.
Well, you just feel a whoosh, and when you look around you, you do not see the room. You do not see the tree that you were in before.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, let me just check something about this class real quick. Doesn't take very long.
I don't see
But
anything
instead,
else.
you see a sort of hive mind
Oh, shit.
covering vast areas. And you can feel your physical body completely fine. Everything's there. Nothing's gone.
Okay.
Full HP, no damage taken. You
Okay,
can
so
walk
the
around
hive
without.
mind.
Yes, you can see the hive mind. Gold.
Interesting.
What you see was Tasno just standing there, looking, continuously looking menacing at you, and instead something shooting at that was shooting at Jasmine, and she is now sort of getting lifted in the air by nothing. What do you do? Gold? Are you there?
See you, Gold.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really move anywhere close to him at all, and I can't. And will have disadvantage on any attacks I make against him.
I mean, you can. Yeah, true.
You know, well, this is the first time I felt fear, so I'm kind of stunned a bit.
Is there a roll he can make to figure out what the hell's going on?
How about an insight roll? Maybe if you want to.
There you go. Something.
Insight.
Insight.
Okay. Natural 20.
Ah, yeah.
Well,
We love our gold dragon. I will never call
you notice three things. One, Tasnel is not the one in control of his own body right now. Two, you notice slight silhouettes of tentacles coming from his back. And three, one of those tentacles is piercing through Jasmine's heart.
Is Jasmine within 5 feet of him?
Yes. She's floating directly next to him. Basically over Donan as well.
Then I attack him with Scorching Ray, and I make 3 attacks, all with advantage. Jasmine's still conscious, correct?
What?
You were breaking up a little bit there.
Yeah, I didn't quite
We got
understand.
that you were making 3 attacks, but your question we didn't hear.
Jasmine is still conscious, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. So yeah, they're done with advantage. First one is 24. Second one is 23.
Oh.
And third one's an 8. Yeah, that's with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming two.
These must hit. 24 and 23 should freaking hit.
Yeah. They do hit. 13 damage it
13
is.
fire damage.
Let's cut on over. Yes.
But also as well, it is 2 instances of damage. So if he needs to make a Constitution save for concentration, he has to make
2
2
of them, yep.
Oh no, he's not concentrating on a single damn spell.
Damn.
And then
Good
as
try,
a
though.
bonus
Yeah.
action, I am using my
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I am using my sorcery points to quicken a firebolt. That I forgot to do with advantage. 11.
That's a miss.
Does that hit?
No, it's the 11 is a miss.
Oh well.
Now let's cut on over to Jasmine.
Yeah, what do I have to do to get out of this state?
Well, you are just a float standing there, you could say, and you just see 2 separate beams of fire hitting the hive mind that you can see.
Okay. And do I gain any information, insight from the hive mind that I'm seeing at this point? Because I would like to.
Roll me insight.
Ah, damn, that was almost a crit. Fuck you.
You don't.
Or I'm too distracted by all the firebolts and fires and yeah.
Now, Donna, you do not need to make any death saves because you are stable. So any singular
How do
point.
I get out of this state to get back to my companions where I see them? Do I need to make a save of some sort?
I mean,
Try and get out of it?
a suggestion to Colt, shoot the tentacles. And to you, no, you can't. There's a tentacle in your heart that basically brought you to this place.
Oh, okay. So I can't roll to get out of there?
No, but you can explore this place.
Okay, I'll explore it. What do I need to do to explore it?
You know what? Roll me an intelligence check really quick.
Intelligence check.
Just your basic intelligence. Plus 3, Well,
15?
well, you figure, you experiment a bit, and then figure out that you would just need to think of a direction, and then you start floating in that direction. So now you can just explore the place. You want to go to the hive mind, away from the hive mind, stay at the same distance of the hive mind.
Do it. I want to find out more information about this hive mind and where it comes from, basically who's in control, you know what I mean? I'll keep going into it.
It's very, very neat. You go closer and closer to the hive mind. You see this and that pop up, but no buildings, no nothing. It's just
Do I see people? Anybody I recognize?
you just see a gibberish mess. You just see gibberish bolts, bolts that are basically like pudding, wobbling around, but have eyes, teeth, a very long tongue, and those are basically just all squaddling. Yeah, I'm gonna say squaddling around, and you see one singular construct, and you also recognize that construct from a book that you read earlier today. A book about the mystery ship. You see it in this hive mind, just laying there on anchor.
Want to look at that more closely.
Give me an investigation check.
Awesome. That was a big roll. Thank you. 21 investigation.
Not bad. You float closer to the ship and start exploring. There's nothing. It just seems to be a hull of a ship. And when you float into it, it's like you definitely saw wood on the outside, but when you go into the ship to investigate it even closer, because on deck there was nothing, it's meat upon meat of purple flesh covering the walls, the ceilings,
Ooh, fun.
everything. And you hear,
Is it made out of drow?
you do not recognize this flesh from your former jobs, from people and other races that
on
you
my
or people
own
that you
self?
fought. This is nothing what you have seen before.
Okay, very interesting. I'll keep going. I mean, it's not filling up with blood or anything yet, right?
No, no, no. But you do hear war grumbling of sorts, as if something didn't like you being inside the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna press forward. I want to see what doesn't like me.
Fair enough, you continue on downwards and deeper into the ship. And there's just still always the same flesh. It never changes, it's always the same. There weren't even
I'm gonna keep going.
there weren't even stairs that you could go down. It just
Well, because I move myself
yeah,
out of mind, right?
yes.
Okay.
But on a ship that
I can go
has
through the
separate
ship.
areas that different people would normally walk down and up in.
Mm-hmm.
There should be stairs to or ladders to make that easier, but there are none.
But it's the hive mind. I think my role made it clear to me that they probably maneuver the same way. Correct?
You think so?
Yeah. Okay. So, not shocking completely, but yeah, disconcerting for sure.
The noise is now coming
I
from
want to see
all
what
around you.
there.
The noise is now coming from every single angle.
Am I in the center of it yet? Have I found
You
it?
have, you are in the center now, yes, but That noise, it's coming from every single angle, from the from the floor to the ceiling, to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back, and if you turn around, there is no more way back. And in that note, let's cut on back to gold.
Ah. Yes, Gold, get me the fuck out of there. I guess I'm not finding what I went for.
Now gold, what would you like to do?
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
We lost him. He's back.
Yep, I heard him.
Gold, it's your turn. What do you do?
And what guys for it? I'm assuming the is not changed at all.
Nope, nothing changed at all. He's still standing there like he
Nothing
was
changed
before.
for you, yeah.
There were only things that changed for Jasmine as she explored the hive mind, basically.
Yeah, but you don't know that, so yeah, you just see her suspended there, stuck.
Then I will cast Ray again. So I'm single-minded.
Are you, so you are you targeting his body again?
Or the tentacle. Okay, that's holding me.
Attack the body again because the source of all the tentacles.
Well, the one that's holding me is particularly strong.
And I mean, I think maybe you lost, were already thrown out of Discord by then, or you did not hear. But hint,
Yeah, I don't recommend
the
it.
tentacle is keeping Jasmine where she is, so it's most likely better if you shoot the tentacle. However, you can still shoot the body if you want to.
Up to you, totally.
Yes.
Oh, one will hit the tentacle, one will hit the body.
Good.
What are you casting?
Scorching Ray. I get 3 attacks, but I got 23, 11, and then 22.
All of them
Assuming
hit?
11 does not hit.
Ah yes, and 11 is a miss.
So the 23 hits the tentacle, 22 to the body.
Now how much damage does it deal to the tentacle?
First one, let's see, we got 5, and then we have 7. So let's do 5 to the tentacle, 7 to the body.
Okay. Well,
And minded.
yeah. Well, quick cut back to Jasmine. You feel a shaking all around you without anything moving, but you were the one who was shaking through. And then let's go back to Gold. The tentacle is now completely visible. That is holding Jasmine.
Visible or visible?
Visible. Before it was like a silhouette.
Oh, okay.
So it's becoming more visible now. The more you hit it, the more you can see it.
Oh, okay. That's all I can actually do. I have no bonus action stuff.
Well, it's
Wanna
your turn
cast
now,
Ken?
'cause
It's
just
your turn
got
again.
through my turn and I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't do anything right now.
Yeah.
So it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Yes.
This tentacle has me. And I can't do anything.
Alright. I have 3 of those, right?
I'm trapped in the center of the hive mind, basically.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Well, they're all going to hit because of the rules of magic missiles.
Yeah.
What are you aiming for?
6 damage to the tentacle and 3 damage to the body.
Well,
Force damage, by the way, if that means anything.
nah, it doesn't. Well,
I think any damage.
well, the
Other than
tentacle just you blow the tentacle off into two, and it then dis- disappears into nothingness, and only two tentacles are left, who both now turn their attention towards you. And let me check, and let me just quickly roll to see if they hit you. What's your armor class? Gold?
16.
16?
16.
How? Ah,
Draconic sorcerer,
ah,
which is 13 plus dexterity, and I have a plus 3 dex.
yeah. Well, both of the
I should
tentacles that...
classes.
No. The Crusader has the best one. He has an 18, I think. Maybe even higher.
He's not here, is he?
No, he's not here.
I'm sad.
Yeah. So I had the highest armor class in the group right now.
Yeah. Now, it's your turn.
Very true.
It's your turn again. What would you like to do? Two tentacles just tried to pierce you.
So they do not hit me, correct?
They do not hit you, no. One just pierced the floor, the another one you just easily dodged away with your small stature.
Well, I highly doubt we're going to have any more combat. So I'm going to use magic missile again.
Yeah, go for it, because I haven't been able to do anything. So I still have spell slots and all sorts. I'm a fucking warlock, so, and I get some back after my long rest, or short rest.
Short rest.
Go for it.
10 damage. Now that she's 15 damage to the body of all force damage.
On what?
Body. Where all the person has all the tentacles attached to him.
Yeah. Well, all the missiles that you fire at him just dissipate into air as they would have, where they would have impacted him.
But no visible damage.
No. Jesus Christ, I'm rolling like a god tonight. It's my third nat 20. So, you are taking 14 damage from one of the tentacles striking you.
Ouch.
And it's your turn now.
Well, attacking the body didn't work, so...
Get me out of the... Did I get out yet? I'm not out yet. I'm still stuck. Get me out of that damn tentacle. We have a friend laying
thought the tentacle was
unconscious. I can't see the
destroyed.
Oh yeah, you did destroy it. It is. Jasmine's just still a bit in it. Now you are still in the... It just slowly... Yeah, it's just slowly getting darker and darker around you, like you are falling asleep or getting pulled out. So Gold, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, go gold. Our friend is laying unconscious, so if you have any way of helping him, I mean, if I can use my last medicine check to get him up, I'll do that on my turn and make that my full turn. But that's up to DM, though.
Gold, what do you cast?
So, yeah, kill the fucker.
Yeah, so 6 damage to one of the tentacles.
What did you cast?
Magic missile again.
They just
Only 6 damage? Yes.
Beyond is
It's
being a
3
dick
dark.
to him.
It's 3 darts. You roll 1d4, and you multiply that by 3.
Yeah.
And add 1 to every
One.
one on them.
1 +
So
1.
6, yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah. So
And times
it's
3
2.
is
So
6.
2 times
Yep.
3 is 6.
Yep.
Well, you successfully destroy
Or do
one
you
of the
actually
tentacles.
roll them each individually, or do you roll each of them individually?
You do not. You roll once and multiply it by 3. It says that by default.
Okay.
Anyways, the last remaining tentacle tries to hit you but misses. It's your turn again.
6 damage to the last tentacle. I rolled a 1 again.
You're gonna be critting on all the shit now that we don't care about as much.
So
Well,
with my last spell slot,
Yeah.
I destroy the last tentacle.
yep. And Jasmine, you also just wake back up and he ends here. The guy,
Apply my medicine check from before.
Jasmine, you would need to roll again as you just came back to consciousness from being in the hive mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me continue. Tasnel falls onto the floor, unconscious, and the potion rolls out of his pocket to you, Jasmine.
Oh. I'm assuming that's a healing potion.
Yeah, it is.
so
You have seen those before, and this is most definitely a healing potion.
I'm gonna heal my party member first. Sorry to
Roll 2d4 plus 2.
roll what? How many?
2d4 plus 2, I think.
2d4.
Let me check.
2d4. I rolled 2d4, so you can, whatever it is 4 plus 2 is 6. It at least brings them back up.
Yeah, I mean, what did you get? You got 4 plus
I
2, yeah, 6. Donan, you welcome back to the living. You are now back alive with 6 hit points.
Stand up. I'll use my bonus action to help him stand up, whatever I have to do to make sure
Really?
he's standing. Yep,
I'm
you're
here?
back.
Yeah, you are healed by a healing potion.
Is battle on? It's like, do I have to
No,
get
it's
something?
No.
I don't
I
know.
was a
It
little
might be
distracted. I
over.
was like doing dishes, and I was like kissing my daughter good night. I couldn't
Oh,
follow up.
oh, it's okay. Good
It's
night.
really cute.
No, yeah, you just now got healed. I got a potion, so yay. You're up with 6
Yeah.
points of HP.
I already edited
He
it.
dragged himself against the wall. Like, what the fuck is going on? Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
And I'm comforting
okay.
you and trying to talk you down from it.
Well, the hobgoblin. Well, you see the. Donan, you see the hobgoblin down. Everything's covered in blood, and Tasnel is shirtless, lying unconscious on the floor.
Somebody
I
can edit
will-
and track him.
Nothing.
I go over.
That's fair.
I do go over to attack him, but I kick him to the side.
Donan is completely in shock, and he's going to stay silent, looking at it all, trying to process it. It's the first time anything like this happened to him.
Yeah, you poor noble boy. Never been a slave for, huh? So, do I need to medicine check him so that we can get our NPC friend up, or is that Gold's turn?
I mean, you are out of combat order. You can do whatever you want. I don't think if you might have understood it, might not. Your friendly NPC was the guy with the tentacles just right now.
But we know him, and
Yes,
so
you
until
do.
we
I'm-
turn him around, I gotta
Yeah.
20 medicines back this time.
Well, he is.
Only one left. So I'm
well,
gonna bring him back to stable.
that
so
is not how
I
much.
know him.
Yes.
I've met with him several times now. I know something's fucked up, and I was just in the hive mind. So
No.
yeah.
He is stable. He will survive it. He just needs some sleep.
Yep. I will tuck him into his bed with the help of the others to get him there because I am not strong. So it will probably take all three of us to drag his butt into his bed.
What's that? Yeah.
I
Ronan follows.
so the so, so the hobgoblin is unconscious, right?
The hobgoblin is gone.
He's gone.
The entire room is covered in blood. The entire room is covered in blood. You are also covered in blood.
The elf to clean up his own quarters. We need to figure how we're going to get back and find that fucking hobgoblin because he might call on us. Tattletale snitches get stitches.
Well, yeah.
Well, if I'm covered in blood, I'm going to use prestidigitation on myself to clean myself up.
Nice.
Well, we're out of combat, so you can do it to all of us, so we don't all come back into our area blood covered.
Now, what's the passive perception of every single one of
After
you?
you're done taking care of the elf.
Yep. When we're ready to leave.
What's the passive perception of all of you?
Passive perception is 14.
Well, I don't need to.
15.
Well, if you have something like Jasmine's with a 14 or above, then you notice an eye that falls from the ceiling and lands in Donan's hair.
I cast fireball. Firebolt.
Yeah, fireball.
Well,
no, fuck that.
you burned the eye away before it could land on Donan's hair. And if you look up, you see the extremely mutilated, torn to pieces, flattened body of the hobgoblin. His eyes are falling out. Blood is there is no more blood left in him. He is now part of the.
To decide that he's dead.
No. However, I would like you guys to give me a con save because most likely you have never seen something like that before. Yes. He is flat. He is now technically part of the ceiling.
Ooh, 14.
Each singular parts away from one another. Ugh. Pieces is just simply bitten into. Yeah, you are puking in the corner.
17.
Gold is a fucking dragon, so he doesn't give a shit.
Well, you don't give a shit.
I'm thinking about lunch.
Yeah, you are definitely thinking about lunch. Now, Donan, please give me that con save.
Yeah.
Me con save or
Yeah, con.
No, not you.
Yeah, Donan and Donan, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to make his con save to see
Yeah,
if
dude, you
he's
really have to
puking.
make a con save. I'm like out of my mind. I'm just like.
I mean, if you want to, you can just start puking with Melinda in the corner.
You're just puking. Yeah, you volunteered
I'm
to
just-
throw up.
So both of you are just puking in the corner, not looking at the destroyed, mutilated, and everything body that is sticking to the ceiling. And Gold is thinking about lunch, dinner.
Okay, question. Where is the elf?
You have put him on the bed.
In bed. We put him in bed because I medicine
alive,
checked
okay.
him to
This
stable,
is the
but
guy
he's
you made
out.
it. Okay. I was afraid it was one of our party. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
He's good. He's good. He just
That's the hobgoblin on the ceiling.
The hobgoblin is on the ceiling. Yeah, he's splattered everywhere. He's disgusting and definitely dead. So we will get prestidigitated. That's right. Yeah, I think that works. By
I
gold.
don't know what the past tense of that would
I
be.
think it works. I think that's right. And so we're all going to try and sneak back inside happily and quietly to our respective places that we're supposed to be working at. You to the forge, us to the library, because it's after lunch now.
Yeah, give me those.
It's
Give me
still
those. Give me
lunch
some.
break.
It's starting to come to an end. If you were to just look
So we
outside
will
of you
start
here.
back with the lunch break ending.
So you could. So I am
Check in
only
with
going.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need one single stealth check from you. Because you are going inside and the lunch break is gonna end, so they're just gonna assume that you are going back to your workstations.
Yeah, except that I rolled like shit. So 4.
Why? Why?
I
Oh, I
will
got some.
distract everybody from everyone. Do I need to make a performance? I will trip and knock over.
No, why did I
stuff,
even
right?
bother to ask you for stealth checks for this part?
I'm horrible.
Well, let me
yeah.
just, you know what, instead give me perception checks.
Oh, that's also actually a really good idea because yeah, but I still suck at that apparently, even though my passive is way higher than 9.
Yeah, now you don't know the shit.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm noticed, but the other guys, they.
Nah, Gold also does, Donan doesn't notice anything, maybe Gold will notice something.
Mhm.
This was stealth actually. Perception.
Ah, yeah,
Would
perception
be
check. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
he
nice.
notices.
Yeah, he's gonna notice it. Anyways, let's just wait for Donan for his perception check. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I tried to cover my mic for
like
that.
there is a 50-50 chance that the dice will be below 10 or
How
above
many
10.
people bet on
If
me
that was
sneezing
like
3
heads
times
or tails,
ever?
if that
Well,
was heads or tails, I just got like tails 10 times in a row. Like I'm only rolling below 10.
oh, Donan, you also don't notice anything. Gold, just when the group, when the three of you try to sneak on back to your workplaces, back into the building where you work. Gold, you notice that every single guard that is stationed on the walls near you and in the direction to the tree is dead, hanging over the wall into the back part.
I notice all of this. I go back, or I go back to the crew, tell them, and says, "Hey, this might be our chance to escape." And then I go grab, Iron Hand.
Was about to ask.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna roll a stealth check for him. The rest of you are gonna most likely stay outside, so let me just quickly roll. Gold, I would like a stealth check from you as well.
Stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
13.
Not bad, well, I don't really think that he has disadvantage because it's part of his body. Well, Iron Hand got...
How did he
got
get a 2 plus 18?
Yeah. 2 plus 18, those were his two rolls because apparently he has disadvantage, but uh, he and I last time he basically worked the chainmail that he is wearing that he made himself. He made that part of himself, which is why he actually just rolled in, which is actually why he got a dirty 20 and not a 4. You got a dirty 20 as a stealth check. So. Yet you and him managed to get back outside. It's just the four of you. Shit, this is gonna. Well, what do you want to do? Do you try to just go away, abandoning everybody else?
I tell everyone about that cave, the cave that we found, and the well that that goes up and down,
Well,
so that we
so
can go investigate that well.
so what do you
So that
do
way
now?
that there's a fire escape.
Do you go over the walls with where every single god is dead? Or do you go to the well and try to climb out of the well?
What do y'all think, guys?
Sneaking out then instead of sneaking in? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, basically going away because the walls are unguarded.
Oh, nice. Okay, sorry. Somehow I missed hearing that.
All the guards are dead. All the
Oh,
guards on the wall are dead.
the other people are attacking us. Yes. Okay. We want this. Yeah, we want to sneak out. All of us
So-
and our friends. And obviously I can't see, like, Crusader. He's not here playing the game, but...
This is why...
with us just for the campaign. And I'll message him wherever he is and tell him, you know, we're escaping, come with us, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, no, this is why if you would have listened up, if you would have listened, you would have heard me asking for gold, a stealth check from gold to sneak basically Iron Hand out of the building.
Oh, okay.
And on the way they might have people, you know, and because of Gold's passive perception, he would have heard people state that there has been found a way through in the mines that may lead to into freedom.
So we can go meet him there, basically.
Or you can just well the current plan is what I'm understanding is that you go out through the walls by climbing over the walls.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we can climb over the walls, or I found a well in the mine that looks like it led to the surface.
Yes.
We can go that way.
One problem, there is no rope going down from the top.
Somebody has to go first and
Yeah.
take a rope so we can all follow it or something like that.
Yeah, that's the case.
Yeah. So who's good at that sort of crap? I'm not.
I have a +6 acrobatics. I think I can
There
do
you
that.
go.
So we can do. So we can.
We
So what do y'all
never
guys want to do? Do you
tell
want to go
our gold dragon. And you're so small. So you may get through all of the things.
So do y'all guys want to go through the mine and go up the well, or do you just want to go over the wall? I have no idea where the well goes to.
Oh.
I
That's
think
scary thought.
no, I can't.
I don't want you to drown in a well.
I think I can help with that, guys. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but in the book that I was reading, there was a spell for invoking a familiar, and maybe if we get a familiar, I can actually investigate without risking anything.
Send the familiar down the well to see how short of a trip it is. If our con just, because I have a 16
It would be up the
constitution,
well, but okay.
so that's however many minutes I can hold my breath.
No,
If it's more than that, obviously I can't make it through the well. So if
Jed, there's no water There's no water.
Oh, it's open, empty. Oh,
Yeah, it's empty. You can just go on over
In
the
the
walls.
in the mine, I found a well that goes upward. And it looks like
Yeah,
it
that's
goes
true.
to the
oh.
surface. Yeah,
But we're trying to get to the
Yeah, got it.
mine. So we
we're
have to
trying to
go
climb.
So
over
we need
the
a flying,
wall
like a
to
flying
get
guy,
to
like a
the
bat.
mine.
Like we need like an owl or a bat. Maybe a spider could make it too.
Yes. Send a spider.
Spider it is. I have
Yep.
to check. I have to check
Yeah.
my sheet now because I don't know if it is that simple.
Yes,
Uh,
the spiders are the best for creepy crawlies. That or rat.
but here's the question though: is it strong enough to carry the rope?
Rat would be maybe, or a badger. But that depends on what your familiar,
Also, as
CR
well,
is.
how would they secure the rope anyway?
Uh, that's a hard thing.
The
Well,
easy
if
way
they're
out
gonna
right
go
now
look
is
ahead, they're just going to look ahead is what we want. We just want perception ahead, investigation, that sort of shit through the familiar's eyes. Then gold will follow if everything's all clear with a rope.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we're not worried about the rope right now. We're worried about what we see and what's coming up, all of that before we proceed.
Okay, so I don't have any of my two spells that I added the last time. That was I think was the AC thing. It's not shield. It's mage armor, and
Yeah,
no, it was
no,
shield
I
and
have.
and this familiar also. So I'm adding now. Okay.
Wait, let me
Yeah,
check
yeah.
something.
It does that sometimes. I
Oh no,
change my hit points
you.
constantly because it decides it's going to change it for me. It's so screwed up sometimes.
Yeah.
They're always
At
updating beyond.
now, are you deciding? So, what I understand right now is that you are sending a familiar up the well instead of just
Yeah.
jumping down the walls.
Wait, just a second. It was mage armor or shield that is better?
Wait, let me check. I gave you a list.
The
I
present
have
is
given you a
leather
list,
armor
right?
because of my mage armor being able to be a cantrip for me. So that's the only reason I have what I have as an AC.
Oh, you have mage armor in this. You got mage armor as well, basically. So, let me understand this right.
But
You are
No,
picking.
mage armor is much better. Mage
we
armor is
meta
much better.
it to a +1 studded leather just so it would show up easily
Now,
arrayed
Yeah.
on my character sheet.
let me just understand this right. You decide to pick the complicated way of using a rope, which you are going to get from where to climb up a well, instead of jumping down the walls. Is this right? Did I understand you?
No, this
Well,
is
Well,
not my
he's
original
sending the
plan. This
spider
is not.
first.
May I? Yeah. Look. The plan is to scout and see what to get about info, and then we see what to do. Nothing else.
Right
Just
now
we're
we're
going to
scout.
send
scouting.
we're going to send the familiar up the well to see where it leads,
Oh yes, I
and
understand
and,
that.
and if it is somewhere we want to go,
Then
Gold is
we'll
going to
proceed.
climb up the well with a rope,
Cool.
and we're going to get the rope from the blacksmith shop because I know there's rope there.
Yeah,
We don't need. I can
And
make
then
rope. I can make magical
you're
rope
the
in
one that,
an
yeah.
hour.
Gold's the one that's got the
Oh,
capabilities to
I'm the
get the
magical
rope.
general store. Okay.
Okay, good. Then gold,
you
give me
you can
a.
al- you can already make rope a 3 foot rope anyway.
No, I can make it all.
You can't make a 50-foot rope.
This is like GM's ruling, but I can make very tied up rope. No, like rolled up, curled up, and then like stretch it. I think it makes sense. If I
No larger than 3 feet.
cube,
But
how many rope can I conjure
if
in 3
Gold
feet
wants
cube?
to steal rope,
You can
Yeah, never mind.
you can conjure something that is no larger than 3 feet.
it's a GM rule, yeah. If
This
Gold wants
GM
to
rule,
steal
Yeah.
rope,
I was proposing rule of cool, but that's okay.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Which
I am going to use Will of Cool most of the time when it comes to things like this,
we
but
can probably just answer
unless,
that
yeah.
Gold has stolen rope because Gold fucking steals everything everywhere
Yeah.
he is.
But let's be honest,
Shirts
gold
and
steals
rope,
mostly the shiny things.
steal.
Gold steals mostly the shiny things. And here,
True.
I follow most of the times. I actually follow the rules. And as an example, if it states exactly how much it can produce in size, which I'm using also to measure length, then I'm going to follow the rules. If it does not specify something,
Then
I'm gonna go most likely with the rule of
with
cool.
the fun.
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. And but I think
So,
Gold would
what
steal
do-
rope easily, personally. But that's just because we know Gold.
Yeah, but he is. I mean,
rope would also,
As a character, we know who Gold is. He
yeah.
will steal
It's just,
anything he can.
it's just as a DM, I've got the interpretation, but just me thinking, that gold mostly just steals shiny things. However,
Well, no,
let's ask the player.
gunpowder barrel.
Yes, he did. Now let's ask the character. What if he would
Can
steal
I
just
have a long
rope?
rest while this is happening?
That would take
No.
8 hours, and then your chances, then your wall chance would be gone.
I need to prepare the spell. To prepare the familiar, I need 8 hours.
Oh, well, we could go back to our room.
oh yeah,
We can go back to our room
Yeah.
and rest
Like
for
whatever.
a night and plan all of this stuff out.
Now, if you do
but
that,
it might be already too late by then.
it will be too late by that point. If you by that point, the option for the wall will be gone.
Okay, let's just fucking climb the goddamn wall or go through the well. Like, we just have to decide. We just need to act now.
So this is shit, because then I have to go.
We have to
Go,
do
let's
it.
just roll and
Yep,
try
let's
to
just
climb.
go.
And if
Let's
I fail, I
go,
die.
Yeah. Yep. We go or we die, either way. We go or we die. So let's just go. Over the wall, I don't know. Over the wall seems so obvious. Through the well seems a little more indiscreet. I know we don't know where we're gonna end up, but I feel like maybe going through the well is at least not where we're exposed. You know what I mean?
This is a coin toss. If it's bigger than 10, let's go.
Okay, somebody coin toss it.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go through the well. 18.
Okay.
I rolled an 18. For
You
me.
rolled an 18 for just out of a d20.
Yeah. Now that is not like
Which-
meaning anything, I roll a 18.
yeah.
Like this. Perfect.
I rolled high too, 16. So yeah, I'm going well. I agree though.
How many hit points do I have again? I didn't add it.
6. I added it for you.
6. Yeah.
So let me refresh.
So the wall it is.
So we're going through the fucking well. Yep. And Gold is taking whatever rope he stole to help us out.
And
Kitties.
then also as well, when I go pick up the rope, I make a pit stop at our bedroom, where
Yes.
I grab the barrel and the greatsword.
Yep.
How are you going to carry the greatsword?
And I'm also going to assume Iron Hand, or Iron Hand went
Yep.
to go get the stuff then.
Yeah, right.
Somebody
Let's
did if
here.
it's gone.
Okay, let's imagine it like this. You would have gone to pick up Iron Hand to basically prepare escape. So I think I would, if you prepare to escape, you have an open way, but still want to keep your options open with the path that you and Iron Hand discovered. So let's go with this. You picked up the rope from the smithy that you went to. You already rolled stealth, same as for Iron Hand. And Iron Hand in the case went to your guys' room, picked up yeah. Got your shit. The half orc NPC that's basically currently accompanying you
That's right.
also joined in.
And is with Iron Hand, I'm sure.
Yes, he is.
Yep. Awesome.
So yeah, you all have rope, have your shit from the bed, from your rooms, and yeah.
All right.
And Iron
So
Hand
let's
still has the
go.
gold inside him, correct?
Yes, he still has it
Yes.
inside of him.
Because you've
So-
never
so we-
told him
so we
that
now
he has
have-
gold in him. In game.
Crusader now knows, so I told him.
Yeah.
So we have all our valuables from the bedroom. We now have the rope, and so I guess we are now assuming we're going down into the well. Okay.
How would you get the rope up without a familiar? Or explore the top of it without a familiar who you can't get because of
Well, we do not have a familiar. So I will be climbing up
blind.
the side of the wall with the rope.
Basically, you're just gonna climb up blind.
Beat that?
I mean, like, sure. You sounded like you wanted to go take the wall route now, and now it's the mine route again.
No.
What is it now? I'm confused.
Okay, I'm utterly confused on what you're talking about.
Well, I'm also confused because I'm not sure which route you are now taking. After the here.
Hold on, okay.
After the
Do you remember?
yes.
Do you remember that Iron Hand and I went into the mine?
Yes, I know it here. I know of that cave. The reason I'm confused is because right now it sounded like you were going to just jump the wall because because you were not able to explore the top. I'm just saying what it sounded like to me. So I was simply confused.
Yeah. We get it.
I'm climbing up the well.
Yeah.
Since we do not have a familiar to explore what's on top of the well, I'm going to climb up the well with the rope.
Okay. Let me just
Yeah, check.
let me just
kind of posted there what to
let me just put you all in the mine.
clarify what we all think is going on. I think that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm with you.
I think that's what we're doing, right?
Yes, we are going.
Yep.
Well, we don't know where the well leads, so.
Yeah, we don't know where it leads, but that's where Iron Hand is all we know. Or assume and hope. We don't know anything
So
about
we're going
his friend or our
Down in,
friend.
we're going down into the mine, and we're going to where that wolf is, and then I'm going to climb up the well shaft.
Yeah.
With the rope.
I'm currently
So he
just
can assist us with climbing up so we all get advantage on our freaking athletics checks or whatever to get up the well. Because I know we'll need it. I will anyway.
good. Now, I have just changed the map for you to be able to
That's
move
the
around.
map. Yes.
Yes, I was well aware of the map. I was just simply. Oh wait, let me just delete your old tokens that I still had in that cave. You see, this time you hear the howl of two wolves instead of just one who directly greeted you at the entrance last time. Now, you are in the cave, managed to sneak past the people who were guarding the mine. They're now in the cave.
I've never actually seen this map before in any of our games.
No, I got this map extra for, especially for this.
Yeah.
Now, time for you to move out, right? Let me just make this
So this
visible.
is where we come out.
This is
Or
where
we're
you,
in
this
the
is,
mine.
yes, you are in the
We're
mine now.
going to the west.
This is where we went down.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Then should I
Well,
goof you
on
as
the
I move
other
along?
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, because I've never.
I just moved you down. So, Gold and Iron Hand are most likely going to check the lead. Because they've been down here before. Melinda is most likely gonna be a bit in the back, the same as the half orc.
I'm
Because,
not stealthy or a tank, so I'm
yeah.
towards the backish.
And you, Donan and the half orc, you and Donan are spellcasters mainly, and the half orc has no weapon.
I am a thief.
Yes, you are, but yes, you are a thief.
Is our friend, because Iron Hand and him are friends. We would.
And he also theorizes with you a bit. He's basically the DM NPC to help along the way.
Yeah. And so we would
And
gladly.
I'm giving him the great sword that we stole.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What kind of wedges did it say it was again?
I have no idea.
Ah, yeah, I think I know what.
If it's a cursed item, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but here it is anyway. Because, yeah, you're our friend.
Well, he now has a weapon and is gonna join Iron Hand in the front. Now then, let's move you all along the tracks. So like right about here. Yes.
And just for the sake of argument, Gold is on top of Iron Hand's shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Of course, always.
Oh yeah, I was well aware of that he would be on Iron Hand's shoulders. Which is why I directly put you behind him.
Brasman, yeah.
Now, as the group of you basically slowly steps under this bar, you see two big dire wolves.
They multiply! Also, Iron Hand does also resist, try to resist Gold from jumping off of him and going over to that giant crystal again.
Of course, because he knows better. Yeah, he would. But Gold can't help himself. It's a shiny.
Now,
It's a shiny, and it makes him drunk.
on drugs, not drunk. There's a difference between being drunk and seeing everything just in colors exploding around you. There's a difference.
What you're talking about there, dude.
It's drugs, not drunk. This stone is called drug stone for a reason.
Yeah, we're thinking acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I've ever actually done acid, so.
Oh, you never
Except
done?
for medications.
Oh, it's a shame. It's so fun.
I only do
I have
herbal.
the addictive gene in my family, so.
Like it's so much more cheap than going to Disneyland, and it's like much more fun.
And feels so much better.
Now, what do you do about the direwolf situation?
Carnivore rice? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not advocating the use of drugs here.
No, it's simply just a small creature.
He has
Now, what do you do with the wolves,
eating.
with the dire wolves that are threatening you, trying to threaten you?
Are they
Like,
threatening us?
Well, they are ready to pounce at you at any given moment, and they are snarling.
I don't want to kill wolves.
You can try to intimidate him. It's what they did last time.
Well,
I
I'm
will
not good
intimidate
at
them
it.
again, since it did work.
Go for it, you're golden fucking dragon.
19.
I'm a golden dragon, get out of my way!
Well, the wolf on the right side of you, just coming out, runs away. The other wolf is still keeps standing there, angry as ever,
Okay.
and he moves
You're going
in.
away.
Can we go?
Yes.
Can we go around?
I mean, he looks like he's ready to just pounce at you.
Shit. I don't want to attack the damn thing. Can I, like, prepare an Eldritch Blast, show it in my hands, and try and intimidate him with that? Maybe?
You could shoot one in
Can I
front of
cast?
him.
Can I cast minor?
Yeah, you could.
If that doesn't work, I can cast minor illusion and put his head in a box.
That's always awesome. But can't they see through the illusion?
Well, he says that kind of in box. But and the wolf, just so you know, the wolf is gonna instinctively pull his head back. So and it's not gonna move with his head. So
So I'm going to prepare an Eldritch Blast as my first action when we hit combat, and
Yeah.
I want it to be showing in my hand as a
Doesn't.
intimidation.
Wanna maybe just shoot the floor before him to intimidate him?
Oh, do you want me to roll the hit?
Just intimidation, because you are not aiming at him. You were aiming at the floor.
Okay, well, my intimidation sucks, so that didn't work.
What did you get? 5.
Yeah,
Well, it's going towards you.
because I rolled like shit. Thank you, Beyond. I could have hit him if I wanted to actually hit him, but I wanted to scare him away.
Well, first things first.
Try to save a creature's life.
Yes, why did you do that? Like, they are not
I
in danger or
don't
anything.
know. I was trying to get it to go away.
Well, the half-orc that you are basically working with attacks the direwolf as it enters his range, dealing 12 points of damage.
To
Okay, so we're in
The
combat
direwolf.
now. Okay.
Yep. Do we need to roll initiative?
Well, Gull, Donan, and Ironhand can still do one action. So,
They
Donan,
take
Gull,
actions, and then we roll initiative.
what would the two of you like to do? Well, Ironhand tried to hit it with his weapon, but he sadly missed. So that leaves Gold and Donan.
I'm going to
Yes.
cast Firebolt, and the advantage I normally get and the disadvantage I get for it being in melee cancel each other out, so it's just a flat roll.
Were
22
you
to
the
hit.
one right there next to him? Damn it.
What did you get?
You were on 9 hands. Oh no, you ran off him. Yeah, that's right.
22.
I am on,
Yeah.
I am on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, because
But
he
you-
resisted you getting off.
Yeah.
Yeah, net 22 is a
Well-
hit, by the way.
It does
So
that.
it's just a flat roll either way.
Yeah. And he hits him.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Best amount of damage I've seen all day. Shooting a firebolt, hitting by almost more than double, and dealing 1 point of damage. This call.
You're just pissing him off now. Thanks.
I am pissing him off.
Now then, let's go. Yeah.
To be fair. To be
Yeah, I
fair.
was gonna try to tame it with conjured meat. That was not a good idea.
Well, it is mad. It has been attacked multiple times by now.
Yeah.
So you can try to roll animal handling to try and tame it. However, you're gonna do this with disadvantage, and they're gonna roll twice with disadvantage if you try to do it.
You
Anyway,
guys are, you guys tried to scare him and it didn't work. I'm not gonna try to tame it now. I'm gonna sneak attack it.
with a weapon, because magic doesn't work with sneak attack.
No, I'm gonna say dodge and take my invisible crossbow and attack him with sneak attack. Because he's near an enemy, right?
Yes, he is
Oh,
near
to
an
hit.
ally. So,
Shit, I already rolled the damage. Most confusing. So to hit is
And
10.
what did you
Okay,
get?
it's a 23 to hit, and the damage was 5, but add 1d6.
What? 1d6,
So
yes,
that's a
let's see.
10.
Who needs
Fuck you.
it?
I'm a fucking thief.
10 points of damage to the wolf. It is still standing, and it's just gonna try and bite somebody with a 14. It's gonna hit half orc, deal 11 piercing damage. There's a strength save upon him, which he fails. Oh, okay, good. Back in the initiative order. It's the half orc's turn. I'm basically lazy right now, so I'm basically just doing in such order. He misses. Next up was gold. What would are you? No, wait, kids. Jasmine, your turn.
Yes. What? My turn?
Yes.
I get to do something. Okay, I'm Eldritch Blasting it.
You can help this blast for free?
It's a cantrip.
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, I get, because I'm level 3. I get one beam, I think, right now, right?
Yeah.
Only one beam, though.
yeah,
Only at level 5 you go to the second one.
level 5.
19 to
Hits.
hit. 4 damage.
1 damage.
Well, I hit the thing, and I gave it 4 damage, yes, and I'm gonna back away, because I don't want to be in melee with this thing.
You aren't. And
I know, I don't want to be in any point, and I'm gonna stay back, because I have a 120-foot reach with my cantrip, so, yeah.
fair enough.
That.
Gold. What would you
Yeah,
like to
she
do?
ain't gonna die for this. She didn't want it to die. She wanted to tear it away.
Gold. 12. Let me check. No, a 12 is a miss. Exactly. A 12 misses.
Iron Hand is jostled, which causes me to miss.
Yeah, let's see if he hits it.
And I got nothing else to do on my turn.
Yeah, now in hand tries to hit it, but misses and Donan. It's your time to attack it.
I'm rolling crossbow.
Yes. Let's see if you hit it.
10. 10 to hit.
21 hits, yeah.
10 to hit. 10 to hit.
Ah, 10. No, a 10 is a miss.
Yeah, imagine. Good. Yoti.
Good, that makes it wolf time. This time he's gonna bite at... Iron Hands, but miss, and that makes it. So if we're gonna do that guy, he's hitting, and he deals 10 damage, killing it. The wolf is dead. You have slain the dire wolf, the guardian of the abandoned mine.
I'm really happy, guys. Thank you so much. I think we are in the right path. Let's move on.
What y'all guys see is a egg just cracks and hits on the wolf, and then just the egg just disappears. Using prestidigitation, I conjured an egg and threw it at the thing.
Next question: do any of you try and touch the rock that is there on a pedestal surrounded by snake heads inside of a cage? Do any of you touch the shiny blue rock? Except for Gold, who is being held back by Iron Hand, unless you want to do a strength contest.
No.
I will do an acrobatics check against Iron Hand strength.
Yeah, that also
See
works.
if I can launch myself off of him.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I rolled a 15. What did Iron Hand get?
Wait. Oh, god damn it, he got a 6.
Gold springs and just attaches to the rock.
Yeah, let me just
Body
check.
contact.
Yeah, let me check what kind of save, what's the save. A wisdom save now, please. Gold, a wisdom save.
9.
You fail, and you see colors exploding all around you. When you turn around, Iron Hand is now just starting to go towards you. Donan is just a funny blob of green, purple, and a bit of silver. Mindia is just white, pink,
I have a shit-eating green on my face.
and green. No, not green. The spawning features. And gold, and the light hint of gold. The half-orc that's accompanying you is just is of the colors red, turquoise, and bronze. Iron Head is strangely just his normal colors, and all around you are just basic colors.
I have a shit-eating green on my face. I'm just so happy. He's like, hey, pretty colors. Pretty colors.
Now give me a strength save against Iron Hand's strength check, for he tries to pull you away from the rock. God damn it! He does not get you off of the rock. You goddamn bastard! You successfully stick to this rock with a 22 strength save.
You're not gonna take gold out of the dark.
Gold got a fucking natural 20.
Can we break the rock? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, but take it without.
And just
You have to take it without Yeah. Touching it, right?
Well, gold does not have enough body weight to just stick to the rock, and as Iron Hand basically just jumps him, forcing him down on the floor with his pure body weight. But as he does that, a bit of the rock that comes off with gold, a small clump of the drug rock in each of Gold's hands. He managed to get them off purely by his strength on holding on to it. If it hadn't been the weight of Iron Hand, he would have stick to that rock like hot glue sticks to everything else. He would have been impossible to get off of the goddamn rock.
I can't believe I got on that recording.
And by the way, Gold, uh, little fun fact.
Yes.
You are now that addicted to the rock. You need it once a day. You need to touch the rock once a day. Unless you're gonna get in the point of exhaustion if you don't touch it once a day. Because addiction.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, you did fail your save by a lot, and you also failed it last time. So, yeah. A bit of a drug rock addiction.
Well, it's a hell of a rock with me for me to touch.
Yeah, you took him with you.
Or do I? Or okay.
Well,
I take so I just take to move the game. To move the game along, I just take that and put it in my little pouch with all my other little stones.
yeah. You just quickly hide it away before Iron Hand can notice that you have them. That you have it.
Yes.
And you guys then just move on along without anything special happening. So do you climb up the walls to the top to put on rope for the rest of them?
The rope and secure it. Yep, yep.
Then give me an athletics check, please.
Yep. Wait, athletics?
Acrobatics, athletics, choose one, I don't really care. They are technically both the same. The one is simply just more, you rely on your light body weight and just quickness, and the other one just relies on being able to hold your own body weight. That's how I interpret the two of them.
Okay. Because one's a +6, one's a +2.
Yeah. You do not manage because because of the drug rock, you do not manage to find a hole right now.
Yourself up.
And the effect is going to last for 5 whole minutes. Or technically as long as you hold it in the hand. And 5 minutes. But right now it's just 5 minutes. So give me another check.
Your time to get up there and royal facing away, no problem.
Does anybody want to give me a boost?
Wait, I think I know what I can do.
Give me a boost and give me the help action.
No, you got up. It
Eh.
took time.
I know what to do. No, wait, he doesn't have to.
Edgy. I'm edgy now.
I am helping as much as I can. Obviously.
Well, nobody here has guidance.
I can't climb a rope.
Well,
Watching
I
from the
can't
shadows.
cast guidance, no.
well, you know what? Fuck it.
Get him up there.
Yeah, correct. The half orc. The half orc points points out where you can climb up, basically giving you the help action. And then Mindy, I can also give you the help action. So roll 3 times, and you're gonna take the highest. Also, if you want to take a look at the half orc who is now accompanying you, he is now part of inside the campaign channel because he is now officially 22. Well, I guess a 22 is going to get you to the top. Then wait, I do not. Fuck. Wait, let me check something. Do I have a map for this? Do I have a map that I could use for
No,
this?
you do not.
Wait, wait. I did not say that yet. Who knows? I have a bunch of maps just randomly prepared for who knows when to use them. Well, you
I'm
come.
climbing up into someone's toilet.
No, you climb on out into this little scenery right here. If you being right there in the
Is
corner.
there a place?
This is not the place
Is
where
there
you
a
have any.
place where I can tie off the?
Yes, there
I'm
is.
sorry. What?
Yes, there is a place that you could tie the rope to. There's a piece where a bit of old rope is on that is dangling just with burnt marks a bit on the side next to you. So you can just tie a knot there and throw the rope down.
I do so.
Got it?
Do you need me to do some kind of check on the rope?
Sleight of hand to see how tight. Yeah.
Sleight of hand. 17.
Yeah, it's a tight knot. The rest of the crew, because you got such a tight knot on it, manages to get up without a problem. So I just placed you into random places. Now, you have all successfully climbed out of the house. Out of the... Yeah. What would you like to do? But you know what?
Do we know where we are?
You have no idea where you are. How about... Minna, you think you recognize this place from way back? Minna, you think you recognize this place? India.
Oh, I do, huh?
Yes, you do.
Okay. What sort of do I need to do, like history?
Oh no, you recognize this place pretty well. This is where you and the left right hand man, not sure what I made them. The Dragonborn made you a pact.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are we in danger?
No, because I'm here.
Enter that Simpsons meme.
I'm in danger. Yeah. No, you're fine as long as you stay with me. Um, is it a mistress or who?
It was the Dragonborn, the other guy who made. No, not the
It was
mistress.
a guy. Okay.
No,
I wasn't
no,
sure if
no.
it was male.
Well, let me check. Wait, I don't really have specified your patron. I mean, let's take a look what sort of pact you are. I mean, I think I know which. Wait, and I know what the subclass that you took. Yes, I know which one. Well,
Okay.
it's not really a being that has a gender because of. It's a great old one. How are you gendering that?
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it's a female great elf. I don't know. Because
I mean, it's a great old one. It's a being from outer space in the depths of the sea. It can be anything from everywhere.
I definitely feel like that's a female.
Well then, let's just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and all of you hear a voice. Hello there. And let's end the session on that note. Because why not?
We're gonna meet my patron.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah. Now, let me just...
That is happening. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. I don't...
Voice in my head.
We'll all become warlocks after this.
Who knows? But here's a little thing. You do all level up right now, so if you want to pick, if you want to side,
Side with my patron.
I mean, you can just, I mean, you can wait for a moment.
I'm gonna become a warlock now. I'm gonna be a warlock.
Okay, so wait. Well, if you just hold up. Well, first of all, Donna, you can't really become a warlock because of one singular biggest issue that your character has, and that is, yeah, you have an 8 in your charisma score. You need a 13.
I'll be just watching from the shadows.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
watching from the shadows, seeing all of us give our blood and like all the bullshit that whatever incantations, all of our stuff. Oh my god. Ah.
Now, what would the rest of you like to? No.
I can disengage now anyway.
Yes.
Now I can disengage as a bonus action. I'm really happy. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, all of you update your characters. Just update your characters unless you want to go. Ooh, cool. Those who just stay to their one class can now pick a feat. But here, if you want to go warlock, wait for a moment. We're gonna do that. The Friday on. We're going to do this. If you want to go warlock, we'll do a pact and so on. Basically, next session, basically on the 10th, on the September the 10th. If you want to go warlock,
Okay,
we'll do it then because
Monday, by the way.
happy birthday in advance.
Sorry.
happy birthday. Curiosity question.
Yes.
If I do warlock, can I be any warlock, or can I only choose a great old one?
Well, technically.
Is a great old one.
But here, this is the funny thing. Jasmine, Melinda, this is the fun thing that I like about warlock patrons. It never says that they can't be multiple things. She could be a fiend who lives deep inside the scene, who is millennials of years old, which includes Pact of the Fiend, Pact of the Fathomless, and Pact of the Great Old One. She can also give out weapons, or give you a weapon which gives you Path of the Hexblade. That's also an option that each and every kind of warlock can give you. Archfire is not possible, or is it? Because she could be a fiend from the Feywild, who lives in the depths of the sea, who is millennials of years old. Another option to include Pact of the Feywild. There are many options. A patron is not restricted to one specific pact. It's simply they choose to take it by focusing on that main aspect of the patron and the power that they hold in that part. Melinda focuses on the Great Old One and thus gains telepathy and the other neat features of Great Old One. While you could focus on a different aspect of the patron that you decided to sell your soul or other things to.
Give me some time to think about it.
Absolutely, you do not need to level up your character now. I'm just updating the half-orc.
Yeah, my charisma's at 20, so I'm upping my strength just so I won't be absolutely minus on strength checks. But yeah.
Neat. Well, I have updated the half-orc. Ah, yeah, wait. Let's go. Wait.
I get another cantrip and another spell. I love that I at least get short rest to bring my shit back. So that's always an awesome thing. Oh, I could get prestidigitation, but you already have it, so I'm not gonna do that because that's a pain. I already have Eldritch Blast, so I don't need to get that.
Oh yeah, Oh,
This is
sorry,
the
yeah.
thing. With my cantrips, I am a warlock. Should I go with like something like chill touch, frostbite, magic stone? I know mage hand is helpful, but it's really good if I'm an arcane trickster, not so much if I'm a warlock.
What?
Well,
Yeah?
Or
the
true
way
strike.
I do it
Does
is that
true strike has to be an magic? It does magic.
Yeah, like we should diverge in our powers, and I'm gonna take
Yeah.
arcane trickster next level. And I think it
Awesome.
will be fun to be an arcane trickster with a large
Oh, it's
variety of
so
spells.
much fun. Yes, yes, so much fun. I
Yeah,
highly recommend playing an arcane trickster rogue. Highly.
I'm playing an arcane trickster in a server, and it's awesome.
It's baller, isn't it? I mean, that's like one of the best. I mean, I
Yeah,
played a tiefling artificer in a couple campaigns, but I have also played Ariana, who's a mistress Arya, kind of in an alternate reality for this
Yeah.
campaign. But she's different in this one because it's an alternate reality. But she's
Yeah.
an arcane trickster rogue, level 20
hmm
now, and I've run her through one shots. Oh my god, yeah. Arcane Trickster. I bow down to both Arcane Trickster and Tiefling Artificer because they have so much awesome shit when you do that. And she's a drow, also. She's a
yeah. But
drow
you know
Arcane Trickster. So,
you know
yeah.
what I really need, and I don't think it's out of reach because of my backstory. If ever I find an elf, I'm gonna try to, I don't know, negotiate or buy a cloak of elven skin, and then I think
Even
I
kind.
have a good build.
So, if I've already got a cold spell of some sort, I don't know. I'm just
Well,
trying to figure out my
hey
one
Jen,
cantrip I get. Should I go chill touch, frostbite, or poison spray? What do you guys think?
how about poison spray? Then you have a cone
uh,
cantrip. A cone cantrip basically targeting an area in front of you, which forces a con save
It
upon you.
only still touches one creature.
No. Uh, Poison spray is not targeting one
Poison
creature.
spray.
Wait here. Let me just open.
Poison spray toward a creature you see within range. So it's only one creature with
Wait, really?
poison spray. Cantrips aren't
also a
hugely
Constitution
a
save.
thing. Yeah, and I have Eldritch Blast for my attack, so should I do something more supportive, or should I do like, uh, I mean, obviously not prestidigitation because, yeah. True Strike is a concentration, but I
Well,
really,
I would pick up a save.
Darkness is my
I would
only
pick
concentration
Well,
spell.
she has two different saves. She has Thunderclap and Toll the Dead, who are con and wisdom saves.
Which I already have, yeah, both of those.
Well,
Clap and Toll the Dead, and then Eldritch Blast, which is just something I get because I'm a warlock.
then there's Firebolt, Message, and Dancing Lights. Those are your cantrips.
I do not get Firebolt as a cantrip.
You
I'm a
have.
warlock. Nope,
When you have.
not in my list. Don't get it. I have Frostbite.
Then please just look at my shard screen and please explain me this. If you do not get it, just look at the things that I have in blue. Then what is that if it's not Firebolt?
Well, this is what I am seeing. I did a
Do you have Tasha's?
screenshot. I am in whatever this campaign's in.
I have Tasha, so yeah.
Well, did you?
I'll
Once you
just
select
post
that in
it
character,
in
uh,
our chat. I'll post this. This is what I get as my cantrip choices. I mean, there are a few more above and a few more beyond.
Ah, yeah.
I already have Eldritch Blast, so you ignore that because that's just a warlock thing I get. So
No, here, I think I know why.
actual cantrip.
Wait, here, wait, let me just get
But yeah, it
features
doesn't give it
right.
to me as a thing I get in Beyond. It doesn't give it
Yeah,
to
I
me.
know why it doesn't give it to you, because you have it through a pact boon, Pact of the Tome. Because of that, you have Eldritch Blast, Firebolt, and Message. They do not show up there on the list because you have them through a different mean. This is the same with sometimes spell class features. They do not. You can take them again. They do have them.
So I have them anyway then.
Yes, you have them anyways. You have Message,
So
Firebolt, and
it's just the spells I'm trying to pick right now though then, because I know which Eldritch Blast shouldn't actually be listed in my cantrips because I have it as a warlock.
the same.
That's a
Well,
D&D Beyond issue. Yeah, that's not our
yeah,
issue.
and
It's
yeah.
a D&D Beyond issue.
Well, I think the reason why Warlocks are seen with Eldritch Blast all the time because all of the Eldritch invocations
Should I
that
pick
you can.
something fun like Minor Illusion?
I mean, why
That
not?
could actually probably be useful, right, you guys?
It could be fun.
I mean,
It
I
could.
have
I have minor
damaging
illusion too.
spells that I use for my cantrips, so Minor Illusion might be kind of fun if I want to distract from our spells. I'm taking that. Okay. Yeah. Going with that. Do I? Yeah, that's all my cantrips, and
Don't,
now I get. So
Don't
my.
Gold have the minor illusion also?
Yeah, Gold has my illusion. And you know what? I'm just gonna end the stream now because I forgot that I still had it running after
No,
saying.
that's cool because they get to hear us figuring out our characters. So
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's bad, though,
that's
if anyone is
actually
interested.
that's actually more of a learn and play
Right.
meta a lot. So it's great to be able to inform people how we do and how we decide and how we all come together to create our characters
And I
work
mean,
together to make a good game.
and I think it's also just, and it also just shows how we as a group interact with each other a bit. Yes.
Exactly. Out of game, how we interact as people.
Yeah, I mean we're all
Fine
just.
with you saying that. I'm fine with it. I have no problem.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep it running then.
I had completely forgotten that for my first ASI I was going to take the ability score increase. So I now have a 17 armor class. I completely forgot.
Wow, that's almost.
But I have a cantrip called
Does
Mage
this mean that
Armor.
you are the group tank? You are like our 3 foot tall group tank?
Well, yeah, that's could say.
2.5
Okay,
feet tall,
I'm
but
taking Shatter, because that's my fireball, okay,
How
everybody? I'm taking fucking Shatter. That's it. That's my fireball.
I mean, if we look at, you know,
2.5.
no, this is what I find funny.
I want to break something. I'm going to break it.
This is what I find funny. We have a
I
group
will
full of.
try not do that near my friend.
This is what I like about this group. We have a group full of amazing people. We have Danon, our conjuration wizard rogue. Gold, our dragon blood dragon. Yes, our dragon boy, our kobold, dragon bloodline sorcerer. We have Melinda, our pact of the tome warlock. Drow pact of the tome warlock. Then we have Crusader, our Iron Hand Forge cleric, and then we have the half orc then we have the half-orc ranger. We have one person who can.
Good party.
Yes, we got absolute one person who is really just built to be in the front with the equipment that he has fought for himself as well.
And we need a healer, damn it. I used
We
to
have two healers. The
yeah,
the ranger can heal. The ranger can heal. He can heal you if you ever go down.
This is the first game I've ever played that I'm not partially a healer in or a full healer in. Ever. So I
No, it's not the first time.
of my inhibitions and not being the healer in
Melinda,
game
this
for
is
the
not.
first time ever.
It's the second time. You forgot the Jasmine.
No, she's a paladin.
Yeah, right. Sorry, wrong character.
Healing.
Sorry, wrong one. I meant your arcane trickster. I meant your arcane trickster that you played with me the first time.
Yeah, that's true. That was my very first character. She has absolutely no healing except for herself, false life and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, see? This is not your first time. This is your second time. Simple as that.
Fair. You call me out. Yep, that's fair. But ever since then, I always try and pick a character that can heal a little bit, at least aid in healing word, or, a cure wounds here and there, or somehow make, healing potions. It's so funny to play one that can't do shit to help anybody. But I love Ariana. She's a great arcane trickster rogue.
I made a guy who is a healer. I made him to be a healer, and I specifically chose half orc, thinking about a tank healer, and it plays out so well. Playing in a higher level, I think it was 3 to 6, and I was the first adventure of the character, and the other characters were more advanced. Our fighter fell, he was dropped, was down, and I would be down too, but I had relentless endurance, so I could heal the fighter in the next turn. I took 30 damage, and I was at 6, and I could still resist. Then I tanked the fucking fireball, and we're all up again. It worked beautifully.
As long as you can bring up the other party members, right? That's all we care about. Healing word, whatever we can do. Yeah, been there. And sadly, I've been there, and nobody was within my range. And it's like, fuck! I can't see anybody because somebody's inside of the stomach of a creature, and somebody's a vaporous mist, dragon. And people were running away, so I had to just, It's like, oh, god damn it. Well, I have this ability. So anyone I can see.
We are just a group of lunatics.
Gonna go.
Yeah, we are just a group of lunatics, you could say. We just do what we want to do. I don't prepare for. Yeah, I mean, I don't even prepare for our games. I just make up shit on the way.
I have to tell you,
That's because we fuck you up if you do.
No, this is like the most immersive experience there is. I really love the arc, even though it was a massive fail for me as a character, as a player, it was so much fun. I was having fun. I was doing what I wanted to do. I had the consequences. I was like, okay, my friends came to rescue me. It's okay. Let's move on with Kate.
Keep going.
And I mean, there was.
Forward. That's the only way you can go in life is forward.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing.
Campaign, you go forward.
Yeah.
And keep going forward.
And you know what?
No matter what bullshit we pull.
Here's one thing.
Boils a lot to the GM being able to keep the pacing, and that is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
congratulations, Bulwark. I've seen like
thank you.
wonderful attempts to doing like uh, immersive experiences with
Having
laptops.
some shit that you can
Hey,
rely on.
Keisho.
The best way to do it is like not plan.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
here,
Yeah.
this is why I'm perfect for this kind of bullshit. Because I never plan.
Like
Here,
spaghetti.
when I plan,
Like spaghetti.
here, I have planned 2 times for a game. This campaign, I've planned, here, I've planned the first session to some extent, and I had the great base plan for this campaign. This is the fourth session, and I've already yeeted that plan out of the window. This is a new record.
exactly.
In the other time, I just the other time was just the
And yeah, because like we'll go left when you wanted us to go right, but you'll still let us have the room that was on the right
yeah. And, I mean,
on the left, so that we still have the encounter, and then we still find this shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you move
just
the stuff around as needed for our roles,
life is a game.
you yes, you do it so well.
Nothing is planned. People say they plan shit, but at the end it comes down to chance. D&D isn't about just planning this and that. P.S. DMs plan shit, but most of the time we just make shit up on the spot. While others just focus. They just think, I will force this plan down my player's throat. And that is not fun. I planned 2 times.
No.
I get a base plan for the campaign that I want to do. 3 times, 4 times. This is third time basically. 3 times the trial. And I try to stick to that plan. If I can't, if the players want to do...
I stay with you as my first ever DM.
If the players... Yeah.
Because you still do that, and I've only ever gone with other DMs that do the same thing. I mean, they obviously have their characters, their NPCs, their big bads all set, and
Yeah.
we all do whatever they've got set up. They have a world
Yes,
and all of that, everything like you do, because I've played in a couple different campaigns with you, and I know a little bit out of game. I know a lot more than my characters know in game.
I just like to
I keep
fuck
that
around.
separate.
And I just like to fuck around as well. I just make shit up as we go. I mean, good example is the game that you are with me on Saturday. It's just, I've stopped planning. I have a base plan. I have a plan that you guys are gonna fight these guys and are gonna fight the other player character BBEGs. And I had a bit of games with, yeah.
Ends up in the middle of anybody's fight.
Yeah, Cheskop's the wild card, Ragin is the planner, and Lilith basically, fuck it, and Lilith is basically just the person who is the,
Job on
yeah,
his side.
yeah. I mean, it's just chaos. Cheskop's wild card, Ragin, this.
Fucking wild card for
Yeah, Raijin is the planner, the multi-class, the min-maxer. He plans the shit out and through. And then there's Lilith as well. He plans his shit, but he also just goes with it. I am in this campaign, I like his shit. It's just nice.
out her shit.
It just, and I always just play characters who live in the,
Corinne,
yeah.
and
I mean,
thinking it through all of that.
it's like a saying that I once heard online, basically. Just tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and yesterday is history.
Is a memory.
This is basically partly how I DM my shit. I get myself a grand idea for what I want to do. If I don't manage to do it, fuck it. Let's roll with what I've got. If I do, yay, that's great. If I don't, yeah, it is how it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
There is like, what do you plan? Some things you have to plan, and sometimes for some GMs they
Well, he
plan
has
something, some other
characters
GMs plan
and
others.
stuff.
Yeah, characters.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
thing that
yeah,
I like to plan the most, for example, is triggers and it's hooks. You know, like
plot
random
hooks.
hooks.
Yeah,
Like I, the hooks come like the hook is like the inverse of a trigger. A trigger is something that I know that it's going to happen if they do something like the stone. If you touch it, you're gonna get
Yeah.
hallucinogenic.
yes,
Yeah.
That's something that you can think
That's
of.
all.
And
Yes,
the
name found
choice,
interpretation.
what the
yeah,
player is
Yeah.
gonna do with it, it's up to them. And the other thing is the
Exactly.
inverse. The hook is like a figure appears in the shadows. You know,
I
this
mean,
is something that
yeah,
you improvise and you end the session there. Like, okay, who is this guy? And you laugh at
Yep.
to the people and you have no idea who he is, but then you plan something for him for the next session.
yes,
You know, this
this,
is like a
And
random
yeah,
you
hook.
figure him out because
You
you
throw
brought
it,
him up.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean,
And
it's
you throw it,
just
you are
fun.
not planning it, but then you
But
plan
it
ahead.
changes our focus.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Like
just,
you don't know what is going to happen, but yeah, it's the inverse of a trigger.
yeah, and here,
Exactly. It
another
kind
thing,
of changes our focus to looking at something
and some
not
things would
quite
never,
what we
yeah,
expected, especially with the perception or insight or investigation or
yeah,
whatever roles we
and
take to find something that brings us more information about a thing that might give us more insight into the world and what's going on right now
yeah.
everywhere.
And this is why I just DM homebrew shit. I began with a homebrew campaign, and I'm still doing a homebrew campaign. Because running by the manual, I need to read, I need to look what will happen, I need to prepare continuously. I'm a lazy person.
I just go by beyond and
So,
whatever
but
rules
you know,
is written, but I
there are
obviously
And,
level a tool when they
and here,
aren't clear.
yeah.
and another thing that I just do, I mean, most DMs, those who plan, have a map that the players can explore. They have towns ready, but I don't. I just go with it. I just make shit up as they go. If they want to fight somebody, I most commonly just either
You'll
look
either
some shit up
kill
or
who you
just
want to kill
or
or
just make
run.
quickly a character sheet that would fit to him. I think of backstories of characters that I think or that I just partly planned in my head that are going to be important. I think of some bit of backstories. If I didn't and you ask about it, I make shit up. This is what
Motivation.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is what I'm great at. Just making shit up. This is what I'm perfect at. I can just
You're really good at improv,
yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Today in
Not as good
yeah,
at
Hey,
improv
Buller,
as I am with scripts. So
you,
yeah,
you,
you are
I
very
have
good
a
at
question.
improv.
yes,
Bullock, I have a question.
yeah,
Okay, I want to make my case. Okay, how I have like a 3 feet cube to make my thing? No, it's 1 feet cube, right?
yes,
1 feet cube or 3 feet long, right?
yes, or tall, but
Okay.
yes,
Okay, so can I like, for example, make 1 cube long piece of cloth? No. Yeah, I see your point. I see your point. Okay.
I mean, however, here this is a little funny thing. You can technically produce a platinum piece through that. You would need to quickly spend it and get out of the shop that you spent it in with the change that you got, and then quickly get out of that town and shop because you just scammed him for 10 whole gold pieces for something that isn't even real.
But can't they tell it's magic? They say it's clearly magical.
Say it has a small magical effect and you get a bit more money if you are deceptive, if you are good in your deception check.
Okay, so but it's risky, right? But
Yes,
I
it will
need
be risky.
I need to disguise the glow a little bit, maybe.
Or just lie about it. But another thing that will be important if you were to do it is to wear this, is to
Another
disguise
question.
yourself.
Sorry.
Yes, ask away.
Good to know, but this takes me to another question. If I make a stake does it smell like a steak?
Wait, it doesn't.
Like a piece of meat?
Fuck yeah! I mean, you'd create something with it. It would also have the same smell, and that's clear.
Thrown away for the road.
Yes. Yes, here it does. It did not say that it has no smell, and it did not say it doesn't have the same density. So it will have the same density as a steak or as a coin or whatever you create, and it will have the smell of said item. It will disappear after a minute, yes, or after it will disappear after an hour, yes, but otherwise. It will have all, I will say it has the same properties as the item that you created. It will have the same, it has the same properties as the item that you create, as long as it's not taller or longer than 3 feet. It will have the same properties and it lasts an hour and cannot be used to attack somebody.
Now, I do have a question about this ability as well.
Yes.
What if I make a poison? If I have seen it before, can I make purple poison and essentially have a single dose of it?
Well, here's the
Personally, as a GM, I say no because that's too strong.
Well, if you think about it, it says it cannot attack or harm anyone. So it cannot be used to attack somebody, which also indicates that it cannot poison someone. So it could not be used as a poison.
The rules are kind of strange. They say if it deals damage, it disappears. So technically, I would use an action to cast it and then attack with it and lose it, and then need another action to cast it again and then attack with it, which is a very ineffective way of attacking.
Yeah, it would be ineffective.
Technically, if it only disappears if it deals damage. But
Say, is there a range to the?
And then disappears.
Gejo, quick question: do you have your character sheet open right now?
Yes, I have to turn on the.
But
it's on the page.
Is there a range that you can cast it with? Can you cast it a bit further away?
Let me see.
Damn, I don't get any spell slots. They fucking suck for Warlock.
You have 2 spells left. Well, you got the 3rd one at level 11. And the 4th one at level 20.
10 feet.
Yeah, I'm only level 4, so...
I can conjure up to 10 feet away from it.
Of course they come back after a short rest, so that's always good.
Is there a limit to how many times you can do this per day?
Shit.
Is there a limit to how many times you can do this a day?
Whenever I want. It's free.
There is no.
You could create a box you could create an iron cube that fits this limits exactly. Create it 10 feet above your target by standing next to it, and it falls onto the person's head. It would deal it would require a dex save or deal half damage because it's landing right there on top of them, and it would deal 3d6 because it's iron. You would not get sneak attack, but it would deal 3d6 bludgeoning damage from falling onto somebody's head. If you are the same height, it will fall from 10 feet high. Yeah.
I'll take it. It sounds nice.
Well, you would need to be within.
Emergency.
Yeah, if you are within. And you can disengage as a bonus action. Just summon it, let it fall onto the person's head, disengage as a bonus action, and skedaddle out of there.
Like, this is like so easy to balance because it just has to be less powerful than any ranged attack that I can make, right? Like,
Yes,
why
and
would I do that if I can throw a bolt at the guy and do more damage with the sneak attack?
And let's take a look at this.
Like,
At level
the
2.
improvised action.
Yes.
Take the improvised action. That's awesome. I love this rule. People forget about it.
And here, at level 2, a fighter can attack 2 times with a great sword dealing 46 damage. Once per turn. This basically, you can do it also just once per turn, and the damage can be halved on a successful dex save of DC 15. Otherwise,
It is a really funny way to deal damage if you were like in a party association, in a
yeah.
social party or something like that.
And it's just gonna.
Bowling ball fall in the head of the guy, and just for funsies, like hit his head with a bowling ball.
What?
Who did it?
What is the heaviest material in D&D?
Well, I would have to have seen it.
Yes, but once you see the heaviest item, you can use that instead of iron, because currently iron deals those 3d6. So what is heavier?
I can make the stone that gold likes for 1 hour.
He has his own little pockets, and it would not create the magical effect it has.
Oh yeah, that's true. No magical effect. For a moment there, I thought I just no.
However,
Is it magical?
it is magical. Yes, it is not the rock. It is magical.
However, I can create gunpowder and
Oh,
explode
fuck.
it, and then it disappears
Shit.
after exploding.
Shit, there's a limit to it. Fuck. It can only weigh a total of 10 pounds. Damn it.
Oh yeah, that's it. How much damage does 10 pounds of gunpowder, 10 pounds of TNT maybe? Like if you can like really. No, it can't deal damage. I don't think that's the way to think about it. It's a simple object, right? That's why I think like a rope is like so easy. I imagine like conjuring a rope all tied up. Because imagine I conjure sand. Can't I spread the sand like much longer than 3 feet?
I mean, you could summon the sand as a little.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could. Technically, you could, yes.
Like the thing that cats like to play, the ball of wool. If I conjure up a ball of wool, I will have like a ball of wool that is much longer than 3 feet. And I don't see why I can't do it. It just has to be compact when I cast it, and then I can unpack it.
I mean, the limit is an hour.
The thing about the 3 foot is like if I want to make a pole or something, I don't
It's
know.
here.
Something rigid.
Here's what I'm thinking. Like, you can technically create powders. No, wait, it says inanimate objects. So, I think what I'm understanding from it, it has to be an object. So gunpowder and sand is out of the options. Because it is not an object.
Okay. But can you picture, for example, when I make the chessboard, dragon chess, I can take one of the pieces and take far away from the board. It's not something that it's a real piece from the board.
Yes.
When I cast it, it's contained within a 1 feet cube, but I can stretch it afterwards. That's what I'm going for.
Wait, and they did already allow you to make a dragon chessboard, which basically indicates that you are able to create entities separate from each other. So yes, powders are a possibility, but I think
Not recipes, maybe. I don't know. Gunpowder, I think it's
yeah,
overpowered.
yeah, and it's a recipe. It's made from several different things, so it's not possible. As long as it's one single thing, you can do it. Otherwise, you can't.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and Dragon, if you are wondering yourself why Mindia said that in like 19 hours and 30 minutes, she's in another game with me as the DM.
Okay, I have to go too. I can stay for like 10 more minutes, and and then I go.
Yeah, okay, have fun, Gator. Ah, this is
But I'm
it.
here,
I'm
listening.
posting a
Yes, sir? Want to...
Can you make that though? With minor conjuration, can you make this?
I mean, for one, he would need to be able to see it. And second, he would not be able to create the flask. However, if you give the flask for it, then technically he would be able to create it. On the other hand, it would only be... He would need to see it. That's its limitation. Oh, and she's playing on another server as well. Oh, who would have guessed? Romania is the busiest player.
Because you all know me, I'm playing in tons of games all the time.
You play in like, from what I know, you are playing like 10 different games at once.
At least.
I thought so.
But
Well,
I think there are many creative ways to use conjure, and we're not going to exhaust them here today. There are infinite possibilities, and then it's just like to circumstances. And I think the rope was something that made a lot of sense in the moment. A much more sense, like we needed it. You know, that's what conjuration does. It makes things that you need appear.
yeah.
If you're going for rules as intended, I think rope is viable.
No, technically, if you are going to continue on, here, this is just me thinking, which I do a lot if I get ideas. But here, you are currently a level 2 Conjuration Wizard at level 2 Rogue, whatever you're planning to be in the future. Why not go 5 levels into Conjuration Wizard, then you are able to summon different creatures to do your bidding, and go in like Arcane Trickster Rogue to help with disguising yourself and hiding away, while you let your summoned minions, who are stronger because you are a conjuration wizard and will most likely last longer as well, will do all the dirty work while you stay in the back and take advantage of all the sneak attack that these beasts that you summoned give you by being next to your enemies.
And this is actually perfect because that's exactly the build I was going for when I planned it. And it goes really well with the sneak attack. So I'm probably going to get the third level of Rogue next, and then third level of Wizard. And then I think I have a pretty solid character.
Yeah, you just need to. Well, I think level 5 is the first level when you can really conjure creatures to fight with you.
Yeah, level 5 Wizard. So I would need like level 3 Rogue to have Arcane Trickster, and then 2 more levels. Okay, 3 more levels in total. And then there. So, 4 more levels. 4 more levels. It'll take a long time, but we'll get there.
You'll get there.
A question, Dragon, what's that feature? Whose feature is that? Of the.
Conjuration wizard.
Wow! You can just teleport whenever you want? Oh no, wait. Once per long rest. Or casting a conjuration spell. So, I mean, here's something that I allow you. If a spell says its casting time is a bonus action and another spell is an action, you can cast both of them in the same turn. Because it's stupid
It's
that
an
you.
ability rather than a spell based
Yes.
at that point.
Yes, it is an ability, but yeah, there are some bonus action spells like healing words and cure wounds. So if our dear cleric of a crusader decides to,
Wounds is an action.
yes,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
if he decides to heal gold on his back with cure wounds and shout encouraging words over to Donan or one of his summoned creatures later on,
The
to heal them, he will be able to do both of those things in the same turn instead of needing to wait a second turn to do the other thing again, because it's just basic bullshit that you are not able to cast two spells in the
Ability.
same
Yeah, I
turn.
know, yeah, the whole spell. Yeah.
That's just stupid. You
Only
can.
able to cast one spell per turn.
That's stupid.
It's kind of stupid, I think, especially when we have so many spellcasters. It kind of sucks.
Yes, so if you can cast a spell as a bonus action, you can cast an action spell as well as that bonus action spell.
So twin casting kind of just goes throughout the window then.
Well, casting twins your spell. It twins your spell.
So your twins it, yeah.
You twins it, so
but
if you
can
don't.
still use your bonus action to cast another
Sorry,
spell.
Not twin, quicken. Quicken spell. Sorry.
Well, it lets you cast any spell as a bonus action, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then that basically means you can cast one action spell and one. That basically lets you cast two action spells in the same turn.
Means you still get to do another action spell.
Exactly. That makes it even more powerful. Two. Basically, if you can cast fireball, yes, you could cast two fireballs in the same turn.
Two scorching rays. That's what? 6?
Yeah.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving us a lot of room to fuck around, basically.
Yeah, as long as it's a bonus action and as long as you have a bonus action, haven't used your bonus action already, and have your action already used to cast a different spell, you can yield another spell, as long as you made it a bonus action or it's a bonus action.
Or a cantrip. Yeah.
Yes. As long as the casting time is turned into a bonus action or already it's a bonus action, it's fine.
Also as well, with the benign transportation, it says that you can cast it again, cast a concentration spell for
Yeah.
or higher. Unseen Servant is a ritual conjuration spell.
Well, you have to take the ritual time to do
Well,
it.
it takes an action.
So with a 10-minute break, essentially, you can cast that ability again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great.
In combat, it's a spell slot, yeah.
So I was just thinking that with the Unseen Servant, that would kind of be helpful.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like, if
getting
I
it back
have
every
any
now.
of my other characters, I could do Cure Wounds and Healing Word
Yeah.
at the same turn.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I keep the rules that I set myself for other players in every game, basically. Like how barbarians have resistance to magic because I'm playing on Saturdays after my game with you, Jasmine. That he doesn't say that barbarians have resistance against magic while raging, but I do say it because it's not specifically stated that they gain resistance against magic, which is stupid. Why would you play a barbarian then if you get only resistance against normal attacks? Later on, that's practically useless because they'll have guaranteed magical damage.
We all know there's magic shit going on in this world.
Exactly.
I do have a question with benign sorry. I do have a question with the ability, the benign transportation, and the unseen servant. Unseen servant appears in an unoccupied space of your choosing, nothing that you see, and reading how the transportation works, it says alternatively you can choose a space within range that is occupied by a small or medium creature. So, first off, can you swap places with your unseen servants? And then second of all,
It's considered a creature, isn't it?
I think so.
But then yes. If it's considered a creature, sure, yeah.
And then second, can you summon your unseen servant behind a door, since it appears in an unoccupied space?
That you can see.
That you can see. Oh,
It says if the servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range.
within range. Yeah, it doesn't say you have to see it.
Yeah, sure, totally, completely. Yeah.
Fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
So then, could you summon your unseen servant behind a door, and then benign transportation and switch places with your unseen servant?
Yep, you could.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I mean, like, you are getting yourself into the risk of whatever is waiting behind that door. But yeah, you can do it.
Oh yeah, but still,
What name of the
Yeah.
switch you make with your servant?
Yeah, you can switch. Wait.
Yeah, so that just means whatever's behind that door, he is now facing alone.
Yeah.
No, but that
But,
means you just got teleportation also, which is not that powerful. It's just Misty Step. You can do it with a feat.
Yeah, Misty Step can take us out.
Misty Step requires line of sight.
Yes.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Yes. This is a
This is better
convoluted
than-
way of transporting in a space
Its
that you
rules
can't
is
see.
written. Its rules is written.
So I'll do just some random thought of thing if it's not specifically stated.
No, but it's
Yeah.
not a problem. It's not a problem
Yes.
because you're using two different spells, right? And
Well,
if
an
you have
ability
Misty
and a
Step,
spell, I think he's
yeah,
doing.
and if you have like Misty Step and, for example, Familiar, and then you can like do the same thing. Like you just like summon a spider, go through a crack, and you teleport yourself to where the spider is. Like it's not that powerful. That's what I mean. Like it's balanced. It's okay. It's okay to
Oh,
rule.
yeah. I mean, it's totally acceptable. It is
Totally.
in canon and yeah, it's all written.
It's not a
Method
cheat.
does
It's
not
very
require a spell slot.
Yeah, it's an
My method
ability you have.
does not require a spell slot.
It's an ability.
well. That's
And
very
it's
interesting.
practically unlimited because you can just recast
Yeah, if you can
the
just.
unseen servant as a ritual,
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
that's
just
beautiful.
have
which resets the
to
abi- which
take
resets
his
the ability.
time and do it. It just takes however long it takes to cast your ritual.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Which is
everything has
fine.
a
We're
little
also gonna
feedback.
chill and let you go through all the doors.
Everything has kind of a drawback, you know. Like if you have 3 charges of Misty Step or something like that, you can do it immediately, which is good.
Well, you can't go through a
like-
door with Misty
Well,
Step.
if you have a familiar, you can something like that. Like if you can see
Oh,
through someone else's
Does
eyes or
Misty
something
Step
like that.
allow that?
I mean, if you can see it, you can teleport there.
I'm familiar. Misty Step will allow that. I get it. Okay.
You can see it.
Nice.
You can teleport.
You
Yeah.
can't cast spells through your familiar unless they have the range of
The
touch.
yeah, I'm an artificer, so my homunculus I can cast spells through, but I don't know if you can cast spells through a familiar.
But you're not casting a spell through the familiar. You're
Only
casting a
tongue
spell
spells.
on yourself. You're just sharing your vision and casting the spell.
Well, that's a DM rule.
Yeah,
That would be
we're totally fine. All it does, and you can here, and you can still talk while just while looking through the eyes of your familiar. So you could do it. It's just that you are basically rendered immobile for the most part, but you can talk. So you could just teleport over there because you can see what it sees. So you got line of sight.
there. Okay.
It mattered to Clemens. You can do it.
Yeah. Fair. Awesome.
See, I feel back in 2000, I think it was 1912 or something, 14. You can, yes you can. Yes you can. Yes we can. Obama.
Bob the Builder, really?
Ah yes,
Yeah,
Bob the Builder.
Beautiful feeling.
Really nice child TV show.
I am going then. It was talking to you. The fireplace is so warm here, but I have to have dinner now. See you
Enjoy
later,
it,
guys.
and see you later. See you in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
2 weeks, definitely.
Uh, no question. No, Crusader has a question. In interception or sentinel? Sentinel lets you remove somebody's movement to 0 when they try to move away from you, or interception lets you do something else. I forgot what interception does. Yeah, okay, Chris, Dragon knows more. I'm not a master on feats.
No, other than I have played paladins, but I don't know the sentinel feat.
Yo, have you used the interception fighting style before?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Have
no, not with me, no. Well, I'm not sure what interception does. However, I do know that the sentinel feat lets
I
you
know
reduce
that,
somebody's movement to
like,
0 when they try to move away from you with a reaction.
when I use a reaction as my paladin, I can make somebody roll at disadvantage to hit the person I'm protecting.
Oh yeah, that's interception then.
But that's paladin stuff.
Oh
I
no,
won't
that's
know
every
in
yeah.
this campaign, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, interception is damage reduction.
Yeah.
And sentinel is movement
You use
reduction.
your reaction. You can. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you have a
to
shield.
stop somebody else from being hit.
If you have a shield or something
Or
like
at
that.
least half their damage. Is it half their damage?
No, it just reduces it by 1d10 plus something.
Oh, okay. Plus whatever modifier it
If
is.
well, if you will give me a second, I will actually pull it up. So, I'm just putting
Dragon.
it up at the moment.
Dragon, you should take mounted combatant as a feat. You are using Crusader mounted combatant. You are using Crusader as a mount.
Yeah. Mounted combatant. And
It gives you. You are basically unable to be knocked off of it without you wanting to be knocked off him. I think. I'm not too sure about mounted combatant, what it does and what it offers, but
mounted combatant does means that they can move. I think both of your added feats together.
wait, let's check it out.
100% sure.
Wait, let's check
But
it out.
yeah, you will both have to make like saves to stay on, or at least you do to stay on them. But it means when you're attacked, they attack you rather than your mount, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Listen to TTRPG on Mondays because I know Arena is a mounted combatant. She's also one of our healers, but she has some shit. Ghost is like her direwolf, but she gets to put him in a necklace all the time, and then
Yeah.
he comes out whenever she
This is great.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I have just mounted combatant defeat out now. You have basically advantage on melee attacks against any unmounted creature or creatures that are smaller than you. You can force attack targeted at you to be targeting your mount instead. And if your mount, which is the most beneficial, is subjected to an effect that allows it to make the dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on its saving throw, and only half damage if it fails. Which is the most useful of the bunch of the features.
Combatant is awesome, especially because of you and Iron Hand together. Oh my god. Because basically, he gets to move on your initiative on your turn because
Yeah.
you're making him move, I think. That's always rules as interpreted or rule of cool as far as
Yeah.
because if you're
I mean,
on your
yeah.
mount,
Yeah,
even
this would.
though they have a turn
Yeah.
order in this
And
case,
yeah, normally this would not actually work because most races are half size closer
you're
to same
riding
size.
like a dire wolf
Yes, and
rather than
you
an
are,
NPC.
and because you are so small, you can just use Iron Hand as an actual mount.
So
So,
it just means that Iron Hand moves wherever you want to
no,
go
it does not.
instead of
He is still
your
in
normal
charge.
mount. So you're using him as your mount. So he moves his, movement speed.
And can still do
Would you
everything.
be fair to take his movement speed rather than whatever normal mount you might have normally used?
That would actually be the Cavalier, I think.
Yeah,
But
it's a
Underdark
Cavalier.
doesn't say that.
That's Cavalier.
Well,
Mountain
no,
combatant,
but
it's
we're kind
only
of
just.
homebrewing
No,
that
I would just
because
keep to the feet. I would stick to the feet with that unless he decides to go Cavalier
yeah,
fighter.
it just gives you all the shit for mounted combatant. I think.
It,
I think, unless if you think
I'm posting
Cavalier
it.
is better. I mean, up
I
to
mean, I
you.
have it open, but yeah. It's just, you are dangerous foes while mounted. While you are mounted
That's
and
pretty much
under.
for the fighter, though.
It just means that you get to move Iron Hand wherever you want and you're on his back.
And you gain all of the benefits as well of mounted combatant and
Uh-huh.
uh, Cavalier if you decide to go that way. Or instead,
So
you
that,
just
yeah,
choose to
it's
go
not
only
putting
mounted
him
combatant.
in danger.
It's your choice which path you go. It's just simply that I've got the idea that you simply just use him as a mount with mountain combatant.
I'm assuming he's a barbarian warforged,
He's a
right? Or
cleric.
a fighter warforged of
Cleric.
some sort.
He's our cleric.
He's a cleric.
Oh,
He's
he's
our
our
cleric.
cleric. Oh, he's our healer.
We have another.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He's our only person who has made a character to be up close.
He made an up close fucking cleric. God damn it.
He has chainmail and a longsword.
And he's a fucking warforged.
Yes.
But yeah, oh my god. I mean, I've played both paladins and clerics, and clerics need to kind of sometimes stay back, but
Oh
yeah,
no!
we're
Oh
kind of
please.
badass.
Cl-
Yeah, when
just something that
well, of course,
clerics
it
are
depends
versatile.
on
That
things,
you can make a team purely out of clerics, and the DM will need a seer 4 creatures against the seer 1 party because of how much healing power they all hold to heal each other back up with healing words. A war cleric and the tempest cleric take
yep,
care
and
of
that's
being up
just
in the
a
front. Yeah,
bonus action, which means we
yeah,
get to do if I
yeah.
am
Let's
in
build a
my
hypothetical.
Azamar cleric.
Jasmine, let's build a hypothetical. Just the
I have
cleric team,
radiant
just here.
damage,
Here, a
baby.
cleric. A normal party consists of 4 people. A war cleric, a tempest cleric. War cleric replaces the fighter, tempest cleric replaces the barbarian. Then a life cleric is the actual healer, and a trickery domain cleric,
I
who is the rogue.
I
They then fill
I
out
was
everything that would be
domain
needed for a
cleric.
party of for a normal party. They have damage and they all have healing spells to smash the ever living shit out of the enemy with thunderous smites with thunder from the Tempest cleric and more and tons of attacks from the war cleric. It's gonna be a
So
bloody.
super fun protection Azamar paladin. She's level 10 right now, just for like a one shot that's gone 2 sessions, but we're going for more because the campaign's not done. We're not done. We're pressing on. We don't want it to end yet. We want to figure out all of the stuff that's going on, so we're all playing continually. Any Wednesday that our DM is available, it's the same DM that does my Friday night games tonight. Different character, obviously. But yeah, being an Azamar really has some fun shit because you get all of that radiant damage added to your stuff. I just played my cleric Azamar
It's
last
simply
night.
crazy what you can do with just
Yeah,
as a
and
cleric. Clerics are the most
with the
dangerous.
extra shit too. Like our damage gets radiant always, every time, 1d8 every hit.
Clerics are
Well, our
fucking.
first hit,
Let
but
me just say this. Clerics are
yeah.
fucking scary.
Yes, they are. And when you add an Azamar to the cleric, I went Tiefling, Shadow Cleric type of thing, like the Twilight Cleric, once, and she is so fun to play.
I
Which
mean,
you've met Trouble because we played a one shot with Trouble. That's fun, but oh my god, you throw Azamar Cleric into the mix, and oh my god, yeah, all the radiant damage.
I- it's
Very
you know
crazy.
I find it crazy, and other people also find it crazy that it's simply clerics are often seen as the heal bots of the group, the healers, the
But
nice
they
old people,
damage
but they
and have
aren't.
healing
They
word
are the
and
most
mass healing word as
they are the
healing.
fucking
All
most
the
dangerous part of any
yes,
team.
they are.
A life,
Yes.
like seriously, you can just play a cleric who has a god complex and wants the people to
Yep.
beg for him to heal them because he has this suplex. He could just beg, get on your knees and beg.
Pick and choose if they want, but none of my clerics ever picked and choose.
Yeah, I mean,
They will always mass heal everybody she can when she can. That's just the character I made for her. But yeah, maybe I should make a bitch at some point. Well, Ariana. She's all about herself. She does not give a shit about any characters she's in a campaign with. That's my first character ever. All she cares about is her own skin.
understandable.
And
She
she's
just
now a
barely
level
escaped the
20.
Underdark.
She's a level 20 arcane trickster
No,
rogue.
Melinda,
Yes,
Jasmine,
she does not give two
Jasmine,
shits about anybody except herself.
Jasmine, I'm giving you homework for the
Oh,
next time we
don't give
meet
me
today.
homework. Text me my homework because seriously, I will forget it because I'm probably
I
going to
mean, you
have to
might
read
like
it.
it. You might not. Who knows?
Oh,
We will
I'll love
see.
it. You know I'll love it. I'll take it on. Yeah. Yeah. Send it to me so I can read it is the thing. Otherwise, I forget things I hear, but I remember things I read. It's just the way I am.
Yeah, I just realized that we're one of those three references. There's
Really?
the there's like Iron Bear
You're breaking
and the
up
Iron
terribly.
Bear and the
I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't really played Borderlands. I've seen about it. There's like,
world after all is a small world after all.
No.
I think I
You
vaguely
get
know what you
to
mean. I vaguely know what you mean. I think there was like this little girl riding upon this big guy who were going to go into battle together as a team. I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah, I think that's what you mean. Didn't know that.
I think
They did.
that's
Then
yeah.
it that, never thought that would be from Borderlands. And Jasmine, I've sent you your homework for next time we
Assignment
stream this.
for 2 Fridays from now. Yeah.
Yes, so have fun with that. You most likely like it. You can just make shit up. If you decide,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want to do it, let me know. I'll make shit up myself and let you know more about the details because this is your Warlock patron after all. So you'd need
Yeah.
to know some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't discussed her patron yet,
Yeah,
so
which is why I
you
ended
may
it on this
not
note.
want to level up with her. They also might need to have an encounter with her
I mean, she
to
did
decide
say
whether
hello
or
to all
not
of you.
they're gonna go warlock. Other than the fact that I am a warlock, so I haven't learned anything about her until like right now, which I'll be learning.
Yeah, so make some shit on up.
Going with that shit. Like, if you guys want to join up and become a warlock,
I mean, technically, you all have had a small interaction with her now, with that small hello
you
there.
learn Gajo wanted to go hide in a corner and just watch.
Yeah, because he didn't have the charisma to go warlock. Sad.
Yeah. So you can't do warlock. So it's up to you, and Iron Hand obviously will have to decide if he wants to go part warlock with my patron or not, which they will still obviously all get my protection from my patron because of me, regardless, even if they can't, you know, become warlocks with me.
I mean, otherwise, I'm just gonna add a little bit of my own fun. But I think there's already
How
something
much
in
fun
mind.
is it if Gold becomes part warlock? Seriously, if I can Gold Dragon with Eldritch Blast, seriously, not joking, that is the best cantrip in the world, other than Toll the Dead for clerics and paladins or whoever. Like, I think it's only.
Well, I might go warlock, just not right now. Just because of the fact that I
You
want
need a
a
little more to buy into, like, couple more levels to buy into her.
So what path of, if you were to decide to go warlock,
liberty of constitution.
what path of warlock would you decide to go?
Uh, that's only until I decide on.
So you don't have now yet. You'll decide on it later.
I might do fiend.
I mean, fiend is
Not
fun
sure.
if you knock somebody unconscious. You get some hit points back.
That's a
Which
good
could
one.
prove helpful.
I forget what I chose. Did I choose Fiend or Devil?
You choose great old one.
Oh, Great Old One, that's right. Thank you.
And you know something that I find extremely funny? If you did that,
Devil for my Kai, that's right. That's where
Jasmine,
Devil came from.
Jasmine, I find something funny. You haven't really probably made usage of one singular feature that that great old one gives you, and that is telepathy. Yeah, she uses messages, but wait, why not combine them?
Yeah, she's
Like this, if you her telepathy granted the ability to let any creature that understands at least one singular language be able to understand her with her 30 feet range of telepathy. Isn't message just an artificial expansion of her telepathy?
Message is just a cantrip
Yes,
for me.
I know, but it's in a nutshell, it's telepathy with a bit stronger, but without the extra language. So
Yeah.
technically, you could say that telepathy message slowly merge. So at level 5, you'll be any person will be that speaks one language will be able to understand what you say with message.
Whatever I'm able to understand, I
No,
can
just message.
to
As long as the person
other
understands
people.
one singular language, they will be able to understand anything your message says, but that will have to wait until to
Whatever
level
language I've,
5.
heard it from.
I mean, it does not matter. You just hit them up with message, they will not be able to see you as it has a range of 100 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll be able to hear you just
So,
speak to
but
them,
you're
and because
saying
you
if
are able
I
to...
understand any language they're speaking to me, and then
Oh
I
no,
can message to
you
my
don't.
friends in our common language
No, you
what I've
don't. You
heard.
can, well, you will be able to understand what they reply back with message,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise you will not be able to understand them. But if they reply back with your message and not their own message, you will be able to understand them.
So I can
Because
message a creature that I can see and understand their language.
if they answer, when only if they answer you.
Yeah, yeah. If they answer me. So I can message a creature, understand its language, even if I don't speak it, and that's awesome. If they reply, obviously.
And only if they reply.
Yeah. Do they understand my language? Is
Yes.
the only
Yes, they will
problem.
understand because of telepathy,
They will
because of
understand.
your natural feature
Okay.
telepathy. You will, they will understand you. Not no problem at all, but it has a range of 30 feet. Your message will basically become your telepathy.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I like that. So, great. So I can kind of get in their mind a little bit. I might push that in certain instances that I can get in their minds. Obviously, it'll take rolls to do so, but yeah, that's good to know that I have that ability.
Yeah, but you will have to wait one more level before you get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But good to know. Awesome. Yeah, excited for that.
Just nice to talk, discuss ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let me check real quick how many people have watched the videos. Ooh, oh my god.
We have microphones and monsters on here
13 people have watched the
today.
first episode of the Underdark. Only 5 the second it won the third one.
Well, this one today we actually got Adam from Microphones and Monsters, who I am in like personal contact with.
And
So
we got some
it's
people
fun
from
just to know
here.
that we know people,
Huh.
and yeah.
And we also got some people from Legends of the Realm, a Discord server that I'm in. Sometimes also DM on other Saturdays when I'm bored after our normal games, or when I have just spontaneous ideas.
Doing
Like
whatever you
sometimes I
need
just
to.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I even just write shit when I'm bored. Just I can write if I
I'm either
truly want to write. I mean,
Netflixing or in a game. That's
yeah.
pretty much my life anymore. Or bitching out my poor son who calls me a nag. But yeah, he's 14 and in high school, and I need him to do good in school. So yeah, I get to be the nagging
Well,
mother. It sucks. I hate
as long as you
being
don't
this
call him a
person.
son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck ever. Like, I would never. No, he's not. He's such a great guy, but sometimes just,
Well,
I just hope so much for him, you
never mind.
know? I know your parents were mean to you, but so were mine. I was told I would amount
parents were
to
mean.
nothing, that I count for nothing, that I am nothing. That's what I have been told my whole life. I'm nothing.
Now that's
Here
just
I am.
sexist.
I am nothing.
Oh, I was making a joke.
Well,
Okay.
no, but
I
I'm
wasn't.
serious. No, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am seriously nothing.
Oh, I'm
And
gonna wish the
they
two
made
of you.
sure that I've been under their thumb and now my brother's thumb. I am nothing. I've never, even when I went out and did my own thing in my life, which was the best experiences I've ever had, they were the wrong choices.
Now I'll wish the both of you a good one. I'll be ending the stream now and heading off to bed as
Oh
it's
shit.
1 a.m. right now.
You're so fine.
Oh, I didn't know
Not a
that. I
problem,
didn't
it
know
was nice talking to you.
I
Anyways,
don't
have a
care.
good one,
Yeah.
both
We
of you.
all have lives. Love you
I'll
all. Bye.
I'll give an update for when the video is uploaded in like 10-12 hours, maybe, because then I'm awake. See ya.